So anyway, so I forgot what I was going to say, but I was asking about this spectrum thing. But she is another person I'm speaking to now. So when I'm discussing people, I'm bringing it up that I think, that maybe I'm on the spectrum, and both of them just like, yes. But you just met me straight away
because of the way that you behave when you just
yes, you are.
You have no.
I do have a filter about that.
No, but you have no. How can I put it? You have no filter for one, but you also have no caginess. Like you don't acknowledge that you're speaking to a new person.
Yes, I do.
Not really. You just talk to them.
Or it doesn't appear to them that you have that caginess. Like it's about social norms, and one of the social norms is approaching with caution.
I don't ask your age, and
you don't appear to approach with caution. So people don't understand what your caution is, but you don't appear to approach with caution, so therefore you're an outlier in that respect.
You just talk.
How do you talk to somebody you just met?
Me?
Yeah.
With caution, like most people do.
And I don't talk with caution.
No,
I do.
You're lucky that it's 2026, because the thing I want to say is it's not politically correct.
Or like spastic or something.
No, I don't think. No, go on. What do you want to say?
No, it was kind of like that, but not that. No.
That's the term used back in the day.
But not like that.
Figure that, jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents, and other small insects. Welcome to the ESN podcast.
I don't know who they are. I don't know who they really are.
Who don't know them?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents, and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents, and other small insects. Welcome to the ESN podcast.
Tell them.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents, and other small insects, welcome to the Eloquently Saying Nothing podcast. The time is currently 21:36. The date is the 26th of the 7th, 2026.
2026.
We are in One Stop Dreadlock
One
Studios
blood
in
clots.
North London.
Yeah, one blood.
And this is episode number
574.
Don't you feel like it's dragging?
Yes. I've got 3 here, but because I was here last week. And then your blood. Glad.
It's like it's dragging the 500s, man. The 500s are just taking its time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you're counting. Stop counting.
I don't count. It's only really mentions the thing that I'm thinking about it. But it's just like,
well,
still 500
that's counting,
and
isn't it? You're thinking about it.
There's 600. I want to hear 600.
600.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I didn't think about it like that. But yeah, I mean, it's weekly, innit? That's what it is. It's weekly.
I don't know.
This episode, I want people to actually respond to us. So I'm making that request because I'm going to ask some questions that is not for people in the room. It's for people outside.
We get quite a few comments recently, though.
I wouldn't say we get quite a few. We get comments. Not quite a few. No, we don't even get 2 per
Okay,
episode.
no worries.
No, don't interrupt me. And actually did it with your hand whilst interrupting me. So that's rude, yes? You would say that's rude?
No, don't worry. So you just said to me...
Somebody's talking to you.
I agreed with you.
And you... Okay, no worries.
Yeah, you said that...
Whilst they're talking.
You said we don't get quiet for you. I said, okay, no worries. Why is that rude?
Okay, all right, cool. That's not rude. You interrupt somebody, brush your hand and say no worries while scrunching up your face.
I didn't scrunch up my... You know what? You sound like my wife now. You can do what you want, man. I've just said no worries. You said something. I agree with you. I actually agree with you. Instead of
you agree with somebody, you just say, yeah, you're right.
No, you just said to me that...
Okay, no worries. It's not you're right to me.
Okay, well, for me, that's your right.
That doesn't come across
you said to me,
as your right.
You said, I said, we get quite a few. You said, no, we don't get quite a few. Blah, 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 blah. We get a couple. I said, okay, no worries.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new week.
Because last week there was no argument.
Just want to get upset with yourself.
Last week there was no argument.
I don't know.
No, listen, it was a good episode.
Welcome to a new week.
I was told off for bullying people and interrupting them, even though
What, last week?
I was told that Mr. Wolf said that one of his people
Oh, okay,
would be happy. I'm not. I don't know how he phrased it, but basically that I can be cantankerous. And potentially they might be happy now.
On the back of that, what was the comments like during this week? We asked the question about Stav Ricky and his presence and his absence. Did we?
I don't see anything.
You didn't see it? Okay, cool.
I don't think there were a comment.
Okay, cool. The people decided.
There was a comment about last week's podcast, but I can't remember what it was.
Okay, all right, cool. Maybe I'll look it up whilst we're doing the thing. All right, I've been paying for Spotify since Webbs' thing. I bought Spotify so I could do something at the funeral, and then I'm still paying for it. Just took the next money out
Monthly.
because I'm logged in under ESN, not under my name. So
Okay.
I don't even know. So even if I was using it, which I don't, I'm not even getting the benefits from it. Just paying for something I'm not even using.
Have you cancelled it?
Yeah, I cancelled it now.
Even I was going through some of my bills where I'm looking at stuff like, why am I paying more than this figure? I called them up and said, hey, you better put me back on some good rates where they change up the rates.
You know, this is what hurt my heart. I've been a few years ago. Wahala would have said that you would have heard us on the pod if you're a long time listener and if you caught them episodes, that I was paying for certain Google services, but via whichever country that is letting me do it for a cheaper money.
Yeah, Uzbekistan.
And then they did a lockdown and they stopped it.
Yeah.
Or they made it much harder, so I couldn't do it. So fair enough, cool.
Yeah.
But one of the things I paid for, Google Photos,
Yeah.
it for whatever reason, it just carried on taking money. Now I've got a Revolut account that Google was taking money every month from my account, but it was like £2.50 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And as far as I was concerned, I'm happy with that because I was getting these Google Photos, which gave me bare storage and the opportunity to do but basically just the storage. And I take a lot of pictures in it. I'm the picture guy, so I was bare storage. I've even used I think a quarter of the pictures, and I've got pictures from my kids from when they were born. So this is at least 10-15 years of pictures, and I've even used up a quarter of my thing. So I'm happy with it. Let them take the money from my Revolut. I would always put a little bit of money in there. It's like if that's where they're taking the money from, cool. The thing they just locked me off.
Like they stopped it.
I opened up my thingy. You know, you got the ring around it when you pay for the service around your avatar, and the ring disappeared. And it's like, yeah, you run out of memory. And oh my god! But the thing is, I don't know if that was the thing that was taking the money, and it's got to the point where it's like this service, I'll have to pay for it.
Are you sure it's not ESN because ESN's run out of memory?
No. It's I've got all the accounts. On my
okay.
thing. I have one account for myself, and and I can't go without. Uploading my pictures.
Give you some free things. I forgot how much I got now with the Pixel. They gave me bare.
I've got 2 terabytes.
Yeah, I think I might have got that with my Pixel. But then obviously after a year they're gonna charge me again.
But the thing is, anything you upload, it stays there. It's not like they don't delete it. It's like out of memory. But you can't upload anything new and you can't do whatever extra bits. But if you've uploaded 1 terabyte of stuff, then all right, fine, you've uploaded 1 terabyte of stuff. But I need to back up my pictures.
1 terabyte of pictures is an outrageous number of pictures.
Well, like I said, I had 2 terabytes and I'm close to a quarter. So, and I don't do the high definition one. So they're decent, but it's not like raw quality.
You know what I'm saying? It's an impossible amount of pictures.
It's not impossible. If you take things high quality, 2 terabytes is nothing. High quality pictures.
Yeah.
They're like 50 meg, man. I always take them high quality
on your phone. You're not raw. You're not. No offense, but you're not, because all that processing your thing is doing. It won't process in raw, and the raw pictures are not processed, and your pictures are processed. So you're not. You're doing high definition, but the raw thing is the one that's taking up massive amount of space.
Well, how many? What's the file size for a raw photo?
I'm going to ask my chick,
because it used to be. I only know it for like MP3s.
Oh wow.
When you're doing it,
it's like okay,
but you know, 3 meg for the small ones. The higher quality is double digits.
That's 16 meg.
16.
Yeah,
there's no way. Okay,
so, but I've had ones that's higher than that before. So
but trust me, you are not taking raw pictures, because then like that picture would not look like that. It can't if it's raw. It's been processed. That's why it looks like that. Especially you didn't use the flash on it, did you?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Okay, so this, so the high reg, but you're probably right. It's not probably raw. I wish there was a phone I used to use raw pictures.
You can do raw on the thing, but the pictures won't look good. all the stuff it's doing is making the pictures look good. Raw pictures. You have to know what you're doing. Everything has to be right for the picture to look decent. And then even then, it's just there's so much information in the picture. It allows you to edit it without losing quality. But the JPEGs that our things are taking, it's already been truncated and shrunk down to size. So let's ask. Hello. Oh, this thing has changed as well. You're right. Well, am I done it wrong? Why is it doing trans? What is going on?
You lot hear how he talks to his woman. All right.
I'll meet the new voice.
I'm here. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to know the difference in a file size in 16 by 4 JPEG versus 16 by 4 raw picture. What's the difference in file size?
Checking now. Assuming you mean 16 megapixels, a typical 16 megapixel JPEG is about 3 to 8 megabytes. The RAW version is usually around 20 to 35 megabytes, so roughly 4 to 8 times larger. RAW keeps much more sensor data, so it's way more flexible for editing.
Which is what you said.
I know some stuff, a little something. Anyways, that was intro. So yes, if you'd like to respond to my questions, because I'm going to ask about this blocking thing. I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from the masses.
Mr. Wolf come in as well, so he can ask as well.
I want to hear from the masses
because
I disagree with you wholeheartedly.
You disagree with
and the person I disagree with, well, maybe that's me. Maybe I'm cantankerous. Mm-hmm. And I've had women telling me that I'm on the spectrum now.
You're like John Cena.
Women tell you that you're
one yesterday said I said I think I might be on the spectrum. She said yes. Oh, wow. Just yes, straight away, like
because you have no filter in their brain. When people have no filter, they think that you're there's something wrong.
There's a listener that listens that told me to get the test. So shout out. It's the same person I missed a call from. So you know definitely who you are. I was meant to call you, sorry. And they've told me to do the test. And since then, somebody else mentioned it as well, and it's put this stuff in my brain, and I'm starting to assess myself more. And then like being a loner, growing up. Having this problem where I say things that upset people all the time, and me not understanding like what's the problem and all this thing, and I realized okay, maybe my brain does work slightly different. I brought it up the other day, and my brother said he doesn't think so. My sister she said I think you are.
What on the thing?
We mentioned it on the pod.
I did say you are. I said remember you said you even did the test, and he said you were.
No, I didn't do the test.
You didn't do the test.
Yeah, but I never not said that you wasn't.
Okay, my bad. Well, that's the bit I got. But somebody said something. But anyways, which would lead me to be interested in like if I'll ask my wife and see what she's saying.
My wife.
Yeah, I don't know if I've spoken to her about it.
One cup of jar. This
one needs a jacket, Wow.
Yeah, it's not hot outside.
It's not cold enough. I'm assuming whatever this got is a long sleeve. You don't need to leave his. You're wearing a jacket in the car. All right, okay.
Yeah,
I'm recording, bro. Yeah.
We just started.
There's no sound from
you haven't missed anything.
Yeah. So anyway, so I forgot what I was going to say, but I was asking about this spectrum thing. But there's another person I'm speaking to now. So when I'm discussing people, I'm bringing it up that I think, oh, okay, I was wrong. It's short sleeve. That maybe I'm on the spectrum, and both of them just like yes. But you just met me straight away
because of the way that you behave when you just
yes, you are.
You have no.
I do have a filter about that.
No, but you have no. How can I put it? You have no filter for one, but you also have no caginess. Like you don't acknowledge that you're speaking to a new person.
Yes, I do.
Not really. You just talk to them.
Or it doesn't appear to them that you have that caginess. Like it's about social norms, and one of the social norms is approaching with caution.
I don't ask your age, and
you don't appear to approach with caution. So people don't understand what your caution is, but you don't appear to approach with caution. So therefore, you're an outlier in that respect.
You just talk
because I'm trying to find out information.
But most people don't do that.
What do they do? What do you do when you meet somebody new?
I don't talk to them.
No. The fact you're talking is I take it into account. I'm not going up to talk to these people. Yeah. So all these people I'm talking about, it's not that I'm going up to talk to them. They're all talking to me. So
there's times that you be in a situation where people are just talking, and then you just start talking to them.
Okay, fine.
Don't go on like to say they're the ones that always chasing to chat to you.
Recently, that's what's been happening. I can't argue with you. Yes, there'll be people having a conversation, and I'll stick my nose in. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody's talking, so I don't want it to be that you're just talking to somebody. Forget that bit. All of us are talking to somebody new in the last 24 hours, so I'm not talking about that. So once you're talking to somebody, how do you talk to somebody you just met?
Me?
Yeah.
It depends on what I'm dealing with.
Do you need to interrupt our conversation?
With caution. Like most people do.
And I don't talk with caution.
No,
I do.
and when I say you don't, that's what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Maybe to you.
That's what I said. Listen to what I said earlier. I said you don't approach the conversation with the social norm caution. So,
but that's not saying I am not talking with caution.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If they know you, if somebody knows you, then they know that you are approaching with caution. But your caution doesn't look the same as the social norms caution.
You're lucky that it's 2026 because the thing I want to say is it's not politically correct.
Or like spastic or something.
No, I don't think. No, go on. What do you want to say?
No, it was kind of like that, but not that. No.
That's the term used back in the day.
But not like that.
Bigger than jeez.
No, there is a certain
Back in the day.
there's a certain level of like I said, it's about social norms. So you, in your mind, you the things that you wouldn't talk about to some stranger, and the things that somebody else wouldn't talk about to some stranger, there's a different level of filtering, if that makes sense. So you will speak to somebody, and because of the things that you are prepared to say, you break that kind of the wall of I don't know you, we are complete strangers. And the stuff that you're prepared to talk about is almost like, yeah, I've known you for years, or you know of me for years, kind of thing.
You ask questions that no one that has any form of social etiquette would ask immediately.
And because of that, it throws people. Because they're like, oh, how can you just ask me that? And then when they realize, actually,
we don't know each other well enough.
Yeah, we don't know each other. But then sometimes, like, it depends on the other person. Sometimes they will look at it and be like, how can he ask me that? He don't know me. But then also it's like, yeah, but he's so comfortable in the way that he's done it. I don't even pick up any ulterior motive or anything like that. So it's like it is a different approach.
You're off, bruv. When people see you, they know that you're not the same as others. Not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way. It's just different.
But that's why maybe they think that you're on the spectrum because you have no social norms.
I was wondering how we got to that point.
Yeah, that's
what we get the social norms, and that's new. That's one of the big things in it, that people either you're the complete opposite where you just cannot talk to people at all, or you're the complete other opposite on the end of the trail where you just can say anything.
Well, that's how I was growing up because, like I was telling this one yesterday, I think I'm overcompensating for my lack of friendship when I was younger. I didn't have friends growing up. So whereas some people, it's like I've got enough friends, or I've been through all this stuff, I don't need new friends. No new friends. Whereas for me, it's like I don't have friends. So I have three people. Sorry,
we want more friends.
Put it this way. All right, last night, 2 a.m. The function finished, and I was still ready to party. And I was thinking, I went through my phone. I've got no friends. Some people have like a bona fide. It's like, yeah, I can just call them anytime. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying everyone should be up at whatever, but I'm just thinking, there's nobody I can just call, be like, oh, what's up, friend?
He missed Webbs, like,
Webbs would have been the one.
Yeah, he missed Webbs.
Like, Webbs would have been the one.
Friend.
So something like that.
Friend.
But then outside of that, how normal do you think that is? For somebody to have somebody that they can phone at 2:00 in the morning and they're going to be on.
Well, I messaged Boo.
Yeah,
I messaged Boo, who I saw on her social, because he's the only one I was thinking maybe Boo.
Yeah.
So I went to her stories.
Yeah,
on her WhatsApp.
She was up,
and like about 1:00, something, she was still up. So this is 2:00. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll give it a chance. So I message, and she's like, I see you still up. She's like, yeah, what's up? I was like, oh, what do you want to do? She's like, I'm just getting home. I said, oh, okay. And then I sent her a pin of where I am. She's like, what the F? Because obviously the polo's far. And she's like, but if you're on it, coming in, I said, you'll be sleeping by the time I get to you. She's like, you're right. And that was that. So
yeah, but again, you didn't answer my question.
Which is it normal for people?
How normal do you think that is?
I think people of our age in our social circles.
Again, yeah.
So I'm not talking about Timothy that grew up in Rochester. And even then, it could be the thing, but I think somebody in their mid-40s has somebody who's like, yeah, this is my boy.
I don't think most people are calling people at 2:00 in the morning.
This is the point.
But that's the spectrum that they're talking about.
Okay, forget the time then. I think we're stuck on the time.
2:00
Imagine it's 7. All right, and change it to 7 p.m.
I want to go out.
7 p.m. on a Saturday.
Yeah, 7 p.m. is just normal, though, isn't it?
Okay, so my point is, I don't have
difference.
Okay,
so you don't think you got somebody that's you can't call Mr. Wolf at 7:00 and say what he did.
The point I'm making is that the people that I can be chilling with is the people in this room.
Yeah, so you can call people in and say to them, this is
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
I
saying.
think
You're not happy with the amount of friends you have. You feel like you need more other friends outside.
No,
You have plenty of people that would classify themselves as your friend, by the way. You might not classify them as your friend, but again, that's you, the special person. There's other people that will classify you as their friend.
well, I can't argue with that but I'm picky with the website.
Exactly. So then you saying I don't have all these people. You have plenty
Like
of people.
even the girl yesterday
that
got
you-
upset that I said she wasn't my friend.
See, you can call plenty of people at this time, whatever, 7 o'clock, and they will be happy to go with you. You just don't classify them as your friend.
No, who like
At 7 p.m. I said I didn't say 2 o'clock in the morning because normal people don't be running around to the street at 2 o'clock in the
I
morning.
would disagree with you then.
Okay.
I would disagree with you.
All right.
Not
What
plenty.
about the normal people running around? or the
7
fact
o'clock. So I don't think I have a ton of people at 7 o'clock.
that- What is a ton?
20?
Why would you
No
have
one's
20
got that, bruv.
10?
I would say 5 people that you should be able to call at 7 o'clock as
In this room?
Yeah,
You're including the people in this room?
yeah, including the people in this room. In general, you can have 5 people that you can call at 7 o'clock and say, "What you on?"
Even
I wanna
if
do something.
Even if you're not going out, you can say I'm coming to your yard.
Yeah, easy.
You've got 5.
Huh?
You've got 5.
We're talking about you.
But this is the question I'm asking because if I have it and you don't have it, or if you have it and I don't have it, then we're not the same. So outside of family members, do you have that 5? I'm asking all of you.
5 people to do what exactly?
7 p.m. On a Friday or Saturday night, or even a Sunday, whatever, a decent night. What are you saying? What are you on? I'm bored. You want to do something?
Yeah, could do that. But bear in mind, people are a bit more restrictive now because they got family and stuff.
Yeah, 5.
But-
But the rest of the world is
but-
like that. You said that the rest of the world have got people that can call.
But I have got that
You got 5.
more.
I would say I got about 5, and I'm the one that has no friends.
No new friends. No new
So
friends.
you got less friends than me.
Yeah,
So then, what, are they family then that you're talking about?
no,
I said no family.
yeah. So you said no family, but I've got less friends than you because I am the no new friends policy.
So you got less than 3 friends.
My friends are all 20 plus, all 20 years.
No, I mean as in how many friends do you have? I can count on my hand how many friends I have.
Yeah,
You
I
said you got
could.
less than me.
Yeah, I've got less. I've got about 3.
To your
Yeah, he's got
definition
3
of a
friends.
friend.
I got about 3 friends.
He's got 3 friends.
I was just talking
Do
to my
you all
kids
share
about-
the same definition of friend?
I would assume that if he's saying he's got 3, then yeah, because you're not counting. You're not saying the 3 of us are friends. It's one of
Yeah.
he's a friend.
No, he's even. I would consider him more family than a friend. So outside of him, I would say I've got about 3 people.
So
So some people turn to family. Some people are just associates. And there's people that are your friends.
the one I messaged yet last night, Boo, is a friend.
She hasn't upgraded to family yet.
Nah, because she's not around my family enough to be family. For me to call you family,
She has to come to the function.
you have to know like my family well enough. If mommy sees Boo, I was talking to her about her the other day. I said she was been around the house. She's like, I don't remember.
I don't know
So you can't be family if my mom's saying I don't remember.
Well, it looks like if you're only family if you get the weekly mum group chat message, Mr. Wolf.
So Mr. Wolf, I don't call him my friend.
She was telling me
He's like
today.
my family.
She was telling me today. I saw the polo thing through his Mr. Wolf's messaging this that. I was like, hey, you had exclusive. She said, yes. I didn't know it was a picnic. I was like, it's not a picnic.
Love it.
I said, it's not a picnic, but I suppose when you look at it from my pictures, you could think of it as a picnic.
Because you don't mind saying mommy and daddy were there.
Sorry?
Your mommy and the dad were there.
Yeah.
So
I don't mind that.
maybe bring mommy and daddy one year.
Yeah.
Oh, they came this year.
We'll just have to
For the
leave
first
early.
time, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
It was the first time. I was thinking, have I seen them there before?
Did they enjoy?
They loved it. My dad loved it, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
Yeah, me and him was talking. Me and Whistle was talking because there's classic cars that was there.
Yeah.
I mean, is it the SL 500? I think it is.
What with the doors?
I think
No,
your Mercedes, man, innit?
it's like a 1990s SL 500.
1990s, yeah.
Right, and I was saying to
me
Mr.
show you.
Wolf
You see if-
that is the car. That for our dads, yeah,
Yeah.
that is the car.
Oh, the buggy eyed one.
No,
Oh, the smooth one, the tank.
no, it's a convertible.
No.
Oh, the
Yeah.
convertible. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, back in the day, I remember seeing that car and I thought, yeah,
It's a Nigerian.
Proper
uncle's
Nigerian
dad.
car, bro.
Yeah.
I know the one you're talking
I want me one of those, bruv.
Yeah, I know the whip. I
I was talking to a car person at work actually, and
of course.
he had this car.
Yeah.
He gave me a list of his top like 5 cars.
And
This
this
is
was
one of them. Yeah,
Serious?
My dad had the 4-door of that one.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he had the 4-door, not the convertible, the 4-door.
See, my dad had I don't even know what class it is now. I think it might have been a an E-Class.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what year it was.
E-Class.
Though. That was my dad's Mercedes, boy. But that was their car. That is their version of the car that we all wanted. That was their one.
I would have this car, you know.
And the 190E.
So yeah, 190. So it was definitely nostalgia when he was walking around. It's like, yeah, you know, with big old smile on his face, and
But then he's seen what his son's done as well. It's like, oh, he's been telling me about it. He's showing pictures, but I'm here. Look at all the people you brought out. I'm sure there's a lot of pride.
Yeah. Because you don't really think about it as much as they do when they say you brought out all of these people. They come for you, even though they haven't come for you, obviously. In their head, it's like a party, innit? This is my party, and they've come and celebrate my party with me. They'll come for you, so they'll see it. It's nice that you get to bring your parents to come and do this.
yeah.
And then as a Nigerian, don't worry, mommy, daddy, here's the VIP seats for you. You sit here, you know.
I see that.
Not even just any somebody can even come and talk to you. Look, even me, I was talking to them from the outside of the picket fence. It's like I can't even get to the other side. You get me? So you're here with the special people.
I was calling Shakane's VIP. I called him, you lot are Shakane VIP. I was telling our cousin. I said, even them, like, when they go to heaven, they'll have VIP seats. I said, I just tell them, make sure when I get there, don't send me to hell. Because the way that you always have VIP everywhere that you go, I don't think they can go anywhere without them having some form of VIP.
Who's that?
The Chicane girls.
Oh.
I was talking to them. I didn't even get to talk. Bare people I was meant to talk to later on.
and you just didn't get a chance.
They disappeared. I was going to message them, like, where did you go?
They disappeared, or you was there chatting to somebody for so long?
They disappeared.
No, you turn around and people are gone. Just moving
disappeared.
around and doing different things.
Yeah. They're in a section that I couldn't get to.
Yeah, I saw them through the gate, but
Like you said, they're in VIP. I didn't.
Anyway, you lot are
until
talking
later
and you
on.
haven't even told us what we're talking about. What
Okay.
event is this? What event is this?
Sunday, 26th of July is today. I'm sure. Have you done your intro already?
Yeah.
I haven't mentioned the people's names.
Yeah. And yesterday was Lux Afrique Polo Day, so when you listen, only a few days would have gone past, and I'm sure people still be sending their updates and on the social medias. If you look at Lux Afrique Polo now, and the update says so many tags and people just showing that they enjoyed themselves. So yeah, it was a good event. I really enjoyed it. Like I do. Well, I think I enjoyed this year more than I did the previous years because I had people working in my area and they done a fantastic job, which kind of alleviated the stress and the pressure that was on me. But
Allow you to just be a host.
yeah, so I could just actually talk to people and just walk around, take pictures, and you know, it was good seeing people enjoy themselves. I had Yoms. He kept on saying, Mr. Wolf, make sure you enjoy today. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Make sure you enjoy yourself. And I was just saying, yeah, I'm enjoying, but my enjoyment is bringing people together, watching other people enjoy. You know, seeing their stories from door to door and in between, and yeah, so it was really good. It was really good.
Quick recap for those that don't know what Lux Afrique is. What's this Lux Afrique Polo? What is it?
It is a polo event. So for those that don't know the sport polo, it's like hockey but on horses. It's not Ascot, where Ascot is racing and betting.
Yep.
This is the sport of polo. Polo is supposed to be known as a high-end
Aristocracy sport.
Yes. See,
Of the bourgeoisie.
The sport of
this
kings.
is the sport of kings. This is the vocab here of the group. And that's what it is, you know, but it's also very well known and respected in Africa, and a lot of people don't know that. So in South Africa, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Kenya, Morocco, very popular. Also popular in Nigeria and Ghana. So Alex, the founder of Lux Afrique and Lux Afrique Boutique and all that, decided to bring it over here, you know, and have black men and women on horses, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
Because people have never seen it before. So I kind of use Ascot as a comparison, or, you know, because people look at that and think it's for, you know, the royals, and they see I'm going to dress up well, I'm going to well to do type thing. And I say, well, it's similar, not the fact that it's not the sport, but in terms of the way that you look at it, that belongs to them.
Yeah.
This belongs to us.
Okay.
You know, and people dress well in their suits and in their native attire. We have a best dressed man and best dressed woman. Have a fashion show, high performances. And this year we had a lady playing the harp, Yeah, and it was good. Food and vendors. And
I was going to
all of
ask, if you get hungry, you can eat, yeah?
Yeah. Loads of food, Caribbean food, African food, plenty of drinks.
And these are from specialty vendors, yeah?
Yeah, man, and good people.
I feel like I work there now, though.
You feel like you work there?
Yeah, because people, I end up being in places where people are talking about it, and
Beforehand.
no, when I'm there,
Oh, okay.
and they don't know nothing because they always knew people that are just new things. Like they'll be like, "What's the after party? What time does it finish?" Blah 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 blah. And I'll be like, "Okay, so this is where they'll be like, so I'm eavesdropping on the conversations, and I'll just be like, "Hello, how do you know?" I was like, "Oh no."
Oh, talking to strangers. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm doing it for my boy.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm the ultimate. I'm a wingman in that style, and I'm a wingman in business. Yeah, I'm a wingman in business. Just remember how you got your jobs, bruv.
He flies. He's got
I do everything for everybody.
talking to strangers.
I do everything for everybody, but it's never for me though. Is
That's
it?
how I got my job.
But it's never for me though, is it? I never do this talking for myself. I do it for others. Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, I feel like I work there sometimes because there's a lot of times you see a lot of people that haven't been there before. So you'd be like, how many times? Oh, it's my first time, blah, blah, blah. Then you give them an explanation about how it works and whatever.
Purely
and everyone says, oh, it's a really great event, this, that, and the other. But I know now, and don't take this in a bad way.
No,
I don't value it as much as I should do. And the reason why is because I've been so many times now that I just know, for me, it's another day out with my boys, yeah? Whereas for other people, it is the most fascinating thing they've ever seen in their life. And I'm like, I was like, oh, because I go every year, it's not as the thing is not as hitting me as the way, because I'm just now looking, when you mentioned it, I was just looking at the TikTok and I'm just going through the list of people and I can see that these people have had the time of their life. I had a good time, but I had a good time last year. I had a good time the year before. So it's like, I already know I'm going to have a good time. It's not a surprise that I'm going to have a good time at Lux Afrique.
Yeah, no, I definitely hear that, and you are also giving me feedback. You know, good and bad, and I really, like I said, you learn more from your losses than you do your wins. So, any good, valuable feedback, anyone that's gone, just listen to the podcast. Please do let us know what your thoughts are. And we just we want it to be bigger, but whilst growing it, we don't want to take away the essence of it, which is about good communion, vibe, energy, all of that kind of stuff, you know. And I think it is the people that make it, the type of people that come, they kind of see it and say, you know what, this is different to what I'm used to. And I'm going to make an effort, even maybe make an effort to behave.
Yes. In fact, that was one of the comments that I had.
mean?
So before you came, I was saying to these guys that I was talking to some random people at the toilets, which is one of the problems that I had. Again, they didn't know anything. So let me explain to you why I started talking to these people.
And even wait till you got to the toilets to talk to them as well. The most appropriate of places.
Yeah, because I explained to you why, and I've already given
You
the
haven't
feedback.
explained actually. You said you were.
I'm going to explain to you, but can I keep talking? You keep talking over me.
You said you've done it.
No, I said I said I will explain to you why.
Let them talk.
Why you're talking to strangers at the toilet.
But Mr. Wolf, I've already explained to Mr. Wolf the reason why. So at the gold section of the VIP section, they had toilets. They had two toilets. Yeah.
Right.
So it was a case that men and women had to share the toilets.
All right.
So this was a very weird experience for the men because we were standing in a line for ages. Because men just go to the toilet and come out.
Yeah.
Women seem to go to the toilet and spend 15 minutes in the toilet and then come out. So we was in the line for ages waiting for these people to finish. And women, when you lot always complain about how dirty your toilets are, I understand now. You people just throw tissue everywhere because you don't want to sit down on the toilet, so you throw tissue, this, that. Then their toilets are worse than us.
Of course.
But anyway,
But
that's-
that is known.
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, women's toilets
they're
are worse.
worse, man. Even when I speak to like cleaners at work, the women's toilet is disgusting. They'll tell you straight. They'll leave blood everywhere.
I've been in a few women's toilets and it's been okay.
Dirty boy.
I can't remember what podcast it was, but I think I was listening in. I wasn't there, but he was talking about the story of the man that took his daughter into the toilet.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely listening. Yeah,
Okay.
I was at the gym, and you know when you listen, you want to put your 10 pence piece worth in, and that's the reason why I've been in women's toilets. I went in there rags, like I'm not thinking that the women's toilets are a lot cleaner, and also because I don't want to take my daughter in the men's, and they were cleaner. But anyway.
I don't.
Carry on.
Every time I've heard of a women's toilet or seen women's toilets, it's never been cleaner. But either way, anyway, public ones anyway. So we were standing in the line. So we were chatting, and I don't know. It ended up getting to talking about the day. So I was like, I don't know, how long have you been here? Like, how many times you been here? He's like, it's my first time. One of them was like, this is my second time that one. Because the guy asked me, where are you from? I was from Hackney. He said, this one's from South. So I think them two had just met each other as well. I thought they knew each other, but they was just chatting because they're just waiting in the line. So we ended up talking about the day and the event and this, that, and the other. And it was like, one of the guys was like, this is a nice event, man. It's the first time I've come, blah, 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 blah. And I was saying, it would be nice, to have people that come more often and regular and this, that, and the other. And he's like, he goes, the crowd as well is a good crowd. No one seems here like they want to cause any trouble. They don't want to. He said, his exact words was, this place is a nice place. We don't want to disturb it.
Is that the one from South?
No, he might have been from North or West. I can't remember. Like, we don't want the people to disturb it. And that's what I think a lot of the people have. When you see people, I know people say that dressing up doesn't stop you from doing nothing, whatever. But I actually think in this type of...
Who said that? If everybody's dressed up, how you dress, it gives you a different mind frame.
I've seen a lot of people bust people's heads with suits on, bro.
No, I'm not saying it's not that it's impossible. But blatantly, if you are all dressed up and everybody else is all dressed up, there is a difference.
But there is no dress code here.
It doesn't matter. But
for Lux Afrique.
Yeah, but
there is, so they're going to stop you at the door.
There's an expectation.
Yeah, the expectation of what dress code it is. But people obviously are dressed nicely. They come in and they come to enjoy themselves. So it leans to the fact that people don't want this thing to have any problems. And I just think a lot of the people are quite older and they don't want to have the stress. But it was very interesting. Anyway, but so...
Sorry.
Can I say what you want to say?
No.
Okay, just don't forget what you're going to say.
Of course I'm going to forget.
That's what I said, to say what you want to say.
I think we mentioned before about people gatekeeping in terms of, I've gone through this door, it's good. I'm not inviting some of them at them.
Yeah, that too. That happens all the time.
Whether it's not because I don't want to have fun, because I don't think they should be in here.
But I mean, and sometimes it doesn't have to be a bad thing, because like, if you are the person who is promoting something, you know who you're promoting to, if that makes sense. Like, out of your friends,
He ain't got no friends.
Okay, but I'm saying somebody else, out of their friends, they might know who's going to be behave appropriately and who isn't.
But in saying that, sometimes if you bring these people to, it's almost like when people that have never flew a plane and never left their country.
Yeah.
When they see somewhere else, then they see the other side of life and think, you know what, this is a nice place. Like, I would like to be able to come to these places more often. So I'm not gonna get involved in the foolishness.
Yeah, but yes, it can work that way, but it also can't work that way. Sometimes it's like, yes, I've never seen this before, but I'm taking the hood with me wherever I'm go.
Yesterday, somebody tried to move to me, but anyway, that's another thing for another part of the podcast. But
A man or a woman?
a man, he was kept on bumping into me on purpose. I think he thought I was trying to do something with his girl because I stood in front of them or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But I was just standing next to Yums, yeah? And I was just standing there, innit? So that's where he was. I standing there, and I think he thought I was trying to. So he kept on bumping me, but I just ignored him. Because I'm like, whatever you're doing doesn't make any sense. To the point where I think his woman then said to him, you know you keep bumping this man. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. So I just carried on because he kept on doing it. And then he come, oh, sorry, bro, I heard I was bumping you. I was like, yeah, no worries, fine. No problem.
I heard I was bumping you.
Exactly. I was just like, you're an idiot. You're an idiot, man. I was like, you're actually an idiot. I was like, whatever, man. I was like, it's fine. Don't worry. Just carry on doing it.
That's good behavior, because someone bumped into someone else that we know, or someone that we know, and he didn't take it nicely, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could easily, but because I'm just like, whatever you're doing is stupid. So I haven't got the time for it.
But did you move?
No.
I would move out of the way.
No, but I wasn't in his way, so he kept on coming. He's coming from wherever he's coming to try and bump me.
He must have been close to you enough to keep.
So let's say that I'm standing. You see where Simple Simon is, yeah?
Yeah.
Against the wall. That's where his woman was. Then he was in front of the woman dancing, and then I'm maybe where the mixer is.
Yeah, so that's close enough.
So in front of her.
No, to the left hand side of it. No, so maybe where you are actually. So she's there. He's in front. I'm where you are.
Okay, so for reference, because obviously we don't do video, he's talking about half a meter away.
Yeah, on the left of him.
So that's
I was not close.
He's walking
Half a
over.
meter.
He came, but he wasn't there when I was standing there. That's what I'm saying. He came from where he came through to stand there to then try and start bumping me.
The only point is, I'm just saying, did you move? You said no because I wasn't close. Half a meter is close to somebody.
I wasn't close to him at the
Not
beginning.
in that kind of an event.
Is he was he a big fella?
More so because of that kind of event. Sorry.
No, he was. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he had drunk or whatever. But his girl, I was thinking, must have been thinking, what is this? Like, I don't. In her head, I was thinking, what does he think he's doing? Like, I don't understand what he. Because she was looking at me. At one point, I saw her looking at me, looking at him, doing what he's doing, and I was just like, I just carried on talking to the person I'm talking to. But anyway, so the thing I was talking about with regards to the toilet thing, in the end we started talking about marriage because I'm like, you come here, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, you got to marriage.
Yeah, because I was
in the toilet to marriage.
Yeah, because we were talking about marriage. Because we had a good conversation.
Okay.
So I think we was talking about women there, and I was like, there's a lot of women here. So for single men, blah, 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 I'm married, blah, blah, blah. The guys, how long have you been married for? I was like, I've been married for 7 years. Oh, that's wonderful. That's beautiful, blah, 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 blah. So we were talking, and I said, but there's one thing about being married in these types of places. And he goes, what do you mean? I go, I unfortunately know a lot of people here. And when you see them, they don't even acknowledge you. They don't even say, hi, hello. Where's your wife? That's all I get.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Wherever I go.
Yeah, I got that. Like that.
Where's your wife? Where's your wife?
But
where's your wife?
Did you get the bit after that I got?
What?
Because we don't want you, we want your wife.
Oh.
Because they
Yeah, I get that sometimes as well.
Miss T said it to me. Bare people said that. We'd rather have her than you. Where is she?
Oh, see.
So I got that a lot. But then the second bit is,
This is what
is there any need for that?
This is what you did right. Yeah. This is what Miss T said to me, yeah. And she goes to me, how you doing? Blah blah blah. Where's your wife? I said, she's at work. Blah 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 blah. Then her sister and her cousin was there. She goes, have you seen Big Wahala's wife now, bruv? His wife is beautiful. He's punching.
The short one said that, innit?
No, she was her that was saying it.
Who, Miss T?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She hasn't met my wife, the sister.
Oh, okay.
He is punching, bruv. You are punching. You are punching out of your league, blatantly. I said, what are you talking about? I said, if I can get her, because I hate this out of your league thing. Because I'm like, there's no out of your league. If I got the woman, she is not out of my league. Nah, she's out of your league. I don't know what she's doing with you. Then she's look at her hair, it's long, beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Is she Jamaican? I said, no, she's not Jamaican. And that's when I started teasing. I said, because you saw that she had dreadlocks, you just decided that she was already smoking weed and doing criminal activity. And then me and her cousin was like, when you see her in the village, you think that she's already selling Igbo. And you hear, when you hear the back, she's like, nah, I just thought she was. I said, no, my wife is Nigerian. She goes, anyway, you are punching me.
I get that a lot.
That you're punching?
Yeah.
They told you that you're punching?
Yeah, bro.
Really?
Nonsense. Yeah, bruv.
You're pretty boy. I don't expect that to be hearing that you're punching.
Nonsense, chap. I say, I ain't punching, mate. She's punching.
Boy. Listen, that punching thing is annoying. I'm like, who are you talking about? Do you know who I am, bruv?
It's a good conversation starter for me and her because she's, see, got it again.
Oh, they say it in front of her as well?
Yeah.
That's even worse. That's bad.
They can say what they want, but look at me. I'm a legend, bro.
I think
Standard.
Nobody they can say what they want, man.
the worst one I ever had is one of the guys on the that came on the podcast, yeah? And he used to be on Twitter quite a lot, but he's not on there anymore. But anyway, I think it might have been an anniversary or something. And because my wife likes me to do stuff in that, I said, let me just post it. I don't post it ever. I posted a picture, blah, 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 blah. He went under my tweet and said, you are punching. Then he deleted the tweet because his wife's online and I don't think he wanted his wife to see it. Then he came into my DMs and said, you, my friend, are punching. How did you get that woman? I said, what do you mean? I said, what do you mean, bruv? He goes, nah, bruv, you are punching. You are blatantly punching.
But can I interject? You take that as a compliment, though. And because people are saying, wow, your missus is rather gorgeous and beautiful.
It's a backhand compliment.
No, but it's so you can take it. It's purely on your own psychology, because you can take it as, yes, your wife is really beautiful, or you can take it as, you are ugly motherfucker, and you standing next to,
and she's much better than you.
And she's much better than you. Like, how the fuck you're lucky? You can take it as you're lucky.
It's a backhand compliment.
It's not even a backhand compliment. It's totally on your own psychology.
But I'll say to my wife that not many men go to other men and tell them that your wife is pretty or your wife is beautiful. I don't get it for a lot from them. But women are constantly telling me that my wife is beautiful. Like, constantly. Your wife is so pretty. And again, in their eyes, I can see they think I'm punching as well. But like, if what's her name was it? Kim. Your wife is so beautiful. I don't even understand how.
But
people take the piss,
you will get women more comfortable saying that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was saying it to my wife today. I was like, men don't go around going to other man's woman like, your woman's beautiful.
No. But remember, it's the girl saying it to guys.
No, I said that.
So if a guy would say it to a woman, then so it might be a woman that you know.
Yeah, but that just sounds mad.
Like your husband.
A man telling a woman,
that's what I'm saying.
Your man is so good looking. You're
and
out of your league.
Yeah, but that's what the comparison is.
But
on the flip side,
I get you, but imagine not only is it that you're complimenting this man a bit too much, you're insulting a woman's looks as well. It's like that's just a double thing.
No, but I was
that's a double no
just
for
saying-
man.
but that's what it is, isn't it?
Tiger uppercut.
Why are you doing it to us?
I was just saying in general that men don't go to other men and say your woman is buff or your woman is beautiful or your woman. It's just not something that men go and do because you don't know how it's going to be
Because
perceived.
men are territorial.
Yeah, you don't know how it's going to be perceived.
What, you looking at my woman, bro?
I said the most you get is if a man comes to you and says, "What do you think of this girl?" Before they've actually linked up or blah blah blah, or they're linking, and he said, "Yeah, she's nice, bro." Blah 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 blah. But when you're getting married or when you're now in a relationship, your man's not coming out of nowhere to be like, "Oh, your wife," unless you are being egregious with your behavior, yeah, and you're trying to chat bad about this girl, and somebody's like, "No, shut up, bro. Your wife is pretty. Why are you even trying it for? Like, why are you? Because you're angry now, you're just chatting rubbish, or you see the man cheating with some ugly woman and you're like, why are you talking to this woman when your wife is blatantly better looking than this woman? Those are the only really times you go around talking about the woman's looks. You don't really do that. But yeah, man, I guess I'm punching. Like, I'm not that guy. I need to keep showing people I'm that guy.
Compliment each other, bro.
But yeah, it's very yeah. So anyway, I guess I did talk to strangers if that's what you want to get from this.
The thing is, that thing about you punching is funny because it means you've been consistently punching your whole life. Which then means
Why?
you're not because
There's one woman, not every woman.
I've been told I've been punching for a couple of women.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
In fact, I've been told I've been punching for quite a few women that I didn't even do nothing with, but because they already know the person that I like me. Yeah, you get I keep it.
Yeah, so then at that point it's not punching anymore, is it?
I just said I'm not. Listen, I am a
Man,
heavyweight champion of the world, bro. I don't have to be a punch. There's no way to punch. I am a Premiership player. I go Champions League. I go World Cup. I go Euros. AFCON.
I legitimately think this because I don't think I'm a handsome dude. Even though, like I said recently, I've been getting some compliments.
You're actually handsome in the face.
Anyway, I'm not looking for compliments, but I truly believe that with this statement of you're punching because look at the woman you're standing beside, I think that the minute the person says, I'm Nigerian, you should be like, okay.
Why?
Okay. Because the Nigerian will give you extra score. If we're looking at like looks in terms of because you're a 5 and you're with a 9 or an 8. The minute you're a Nigerian, okay, then you're an 8 or a 9 of yourself. Because the other things I bring to because looks wise, I could still think you're a 5. But because you're Nigerian, there's other things that you bring to the table which just raise you up to that.
Raise you up. But I don't know. If
I'm
that's
sorry,
the case.
I'm not a modest guy.
Okay, we continue not being modest. But anyway, so Mr. Wolf, yeah, it was a great event. I enjoyed myself again, as I do every year.
Yeah.
But Stav wants to talk about something that he wants to ask the public. Yeah, innit? You might as well get to it.
Let me see if I can get this guy to come on for a few minutes.
Oh, somebody's close.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, what you got to say about?
I'm just asking him if he wants to come on. Alex, you just tried to call me on to see if you want to come on just to talk about
So he's not
the
close
polo.
then, you mean?
What do you mean close?
As in, is he around or are you trying to get him to talk on the phone?
Yeah.
Which one is it that you want him to do?
To talk on the phone.
Okay, that's fine. That's because I asked is he close. He said yes. This multitask skills is not the best, my friend.
My multitasking skills are alright. Maybe
No, you can't even talk and read at the same time, bro, friend.
No.
Nobody's multitasking skills are good.
I think I'm pretty good. I got a day at work.
In the layman's terms, I would because sorry,
I got a day at work.
you have to deal with. I would disagree with Simple Simon. I know that we oscillate between on and off kind of thing, left and right.
Task glitch, yeah.
But in layman's terms, the speed of the oscillation is now classed as multitask. It's not that you can either do two things at once. Of course, no, we can't. But if you're doing it fast enough, it looks like you're doing two things at once. And there are people that can do two things fast enough. So, like, write a message whilst driving a car. You're paying attention to one more than the other, but there's some people that they just can't do it full stop. And then there's some people that they do it all day, every day, never had an accident. And so they multitask.
Nah, I can't come on. That's cool.
All right, so
It's can't and won't. All right. Or would you disagree with that?
What, the observation that you just put forward there? I guess.
Because I used to be like, no, we're not multitasking. Then I realised we're not saying it like thingy. It's like I'm being a bit too finicky. People are doing a couple of things at the same time, or even 3 things at the same time. Like Mr. Wolf is saying for his job, you have to be doing multiple things. I know what he does, and you can't say this. Then multitasking. It's like I am. do bare different things at the same time. You can't tell me I'm not multitasking because I'm oscillating, but I'm oscillating super, super fast. So you don't see what I'm doing. But anyways,
Let me just close on the polo. For those who've never been, who listen, go on the website, go on TikTok or whatever your social media is. Have a look to see what took place on Saturday, the 25th of July. Take it in and plan for next year.
Hashtag Lux Afrique.
Yeah, at Lux Afrique Polo. A lot of people say, "Oh, I've got nothing to wear." I mean, you know, someone that I knew, I got them a couple complimentary tickets. Yeah, and this person then came back to say, "Oh, I can't come because I haven't got anything to wear." This was kind of closer to the event, and I'm thinking, man, you've actually, you know, you're taking the piece. Come on, you had plenty of time to find something to wear. So, especially for women, they need time, few months, whatever, arrange your thing. That's cool. So take your time to figure out what you're gonna wear, how you're gonna get there, who you're gonna bring, and I will guarantee that you would have a good time.
I just grabbed the clean suit out of the thing.
And you looked very dapper yesterday.
So I was told.
Stavros boss.
So I was told.
Yeah. So, you know, people make an effort and come down. So I believe my brother has been just once.
Yeah, it was nice. They were all matching.
No. That's my blood brother.
Oh,
He's been 3 times.
so which?
Out of the 8 years.
Okay, so you talking about your brothers? You meant somebody else? Okay. Oh,
Simplistic Simon.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Is it only once I've been?
Only once, bro.
no, I must be twice.
It's been once, bro.
It's once.
It can't be just once, man.
It's once.
Was it like about 3 years ago? Isn't it? 2 or 3 years ago.
So I want my brother there next year.
That was the summer where Big Wahala had me outside.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole summer you were.
I was outside. I was outside that summer.
This is a good summer to be outside, man.
This one was a good summer.
Yeah, the weather's been fantastic. We've been blessed with the weather for the past few years. We've had one washout, and even when the washout took place, people were outside dancing in the rain. That's how much people kind of enjoy themselves whilst they're there. So, yeah, go on.
I'm
the
sure I've been to
websites,
2.
on the socials. And the one that you came kind of late still.
He was clocking. He was working,
It's
but he
only because I
wasn't.
want him to come and enjoy. Do you understand? Like, taking the day and be around the brothers. I even said it in the group. Like, everybody hasn't been there,
At the same time.
and let alone there, just out in general.
That was the year I was there, innit?
No.
Yes,
This is
it
last
was.
year. This is last year.
Oh, was that a picture? Of you?
No, I'm sure that was the year I was there.
This was last year, bro.
I don't think you were there last year. I think you were there 2 years ago because you were there when my missus was there. And I don't think she came last. Maybe she did. She might have done actually.
About 3 years ago, I was there. But yeah, man. The idea is just to get everybody together. You know, I got a few birthday messages. My birthday a few days ago, and you know, my celebration is getting people together. That's me celebrating.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Hashtag Lux Afrique Polo. Go on the website, get your tickets early.
I've already reprimanded him anyway, don't worry.
Yeah, man. And
Who? You. I thought you should have come.
yeah, a couple people that from our group that weren't there, that they were missed. You know, Simple and Topsy, especially. You know, so
I'm sorry, brother.
no, it's cool.
On this occasion, I couldn't make
No,
it.
like there's, you know, like I know a lot of people,
Yeah.
yeah, and a lot of people that I know haven't been.
Okay.
Get what I mean? Let alone my brothers. You get me? And sorry to throw shade, but
No, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good.
and the ones that have come like yesterday or last year and they've come for the first time, they're like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I should have come, you know. And I'm like, don't worry, you're here now. How'd you find it? And they're like, bro, this is the real deal. Coming next year.
Let
You know
me
what I'm saying?
let me tell you what Joe Black said because this is his first time.
Yes, it was. Yeah,
It's his first
it was
time.
his first time.
So he's like, this Mr. Wolf's been telling me for years, I've never come. I said, well, how you think? This is fantastic. I'm coming next year. You're like, I'm already plotting. He was upset because he came, as far as he's concerned, casual.
Okay,
Because he dresses, because, all right, I believe I'm a man that knows how to dress. And there are a few men scattered in my life that I think, all right, they know how to dress. I almost seen them as competition. And Joe Black is one of those men, yeah. So he can dress. So he came casual. So he's vexed because he's like, next year because he saw the competition. He's like the person that won. Nothing. He's like, he was vexed. He's like, next year I'm gonna kill it.
In
I
his
didn't
proper
realize.
native
He's like, I didn't realize. He's like, why you not wear native? I said, I alternate. To be honest with you, usually every other year I might wear native, and then sometimes I wear sweet. But he was very upset that he wasn't dressed as well as he thinks he should be. He enjoyed himself. He's like, next year I'm killing it. I was like, right, okay. And when he says it, I have to pay attention to that because he's a serious somebody.
Yeah, and I even saw someone in their proper native Igbo attire. And what did I say?
Oh, was I there?
I said it to you. I know your memory's rubbish, but I said that's what Simple should be wearing. I said that right there. You know. So yeah, man. Let's get your Igbo kernel for real. But anyway, let's move on. Enough of that.
What was it you think I was gonna say?
So yesterday, Stav done what Stav normally does, yeah, and decides that he's going to just be talking to whoever he's talking to.
Mm-hmm.
So I,
random person,
in the group chat, said that Stav is inadvertently blocking some women's blessings, yeah, and he goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "When you are in an event with somebody, a woman that may be single, and I don't know what their intention is. Their intention might not be to meet a person in there. Their intention might be to meet a person in there. I don't know. Yeah, but
I would have asked, by the way.
But if you are speaking to that person, but even if that's not the intention, it could still happen though. Mm-hmm. But if you are the married staff, yeah, the married man that's happily married with his wife, you know, no intention of cheating
I got a wife. I'm married.
Doing whatever, yeah.
You're not. But I'm going to talk to you anyway.
I'm going to talk to you the whole night, yeah?
Monopolize.
Yes. Right? And then I'm saying that potentially you may be blocking because other men will be seeing that this woman is talking to this man the whole night.
Thinking.
And might think, okay, she likes this guy. She's on this guy's groove. Why am I now trying to go involved with myself? I'm going to go. And what Stav keeps saying to me, which I find odd because that makes more sense. There's hundreds of other girls there. I'll just talk to another one. But you are now inadvertently blocking this woman's blessing because that man might have spoke to her, but because you're there chatting all day with her, yeah, they might like, you know what, allow her, man. She's chatting to this guy. She seems to be feeling this guy, blah, 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 blah. They're giggling, joking, having fun, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? She's helping you because women are now not approaching you because, you know, they think that you're talking to her.
You said women are approaching me anyways.
I said they're not approaching. Well, they might do.
No.
Yeah, but you said that you didn't approach her, she approached you.
No, I met this person the other a couple of weeks ago.
But the last couple of times that you've gone out, what's happened?
Yeah.
What's happened?
People have spoken to me.
Okay.
He says it like, you know, take a sheepish, you know. Yeah, they're talking to me.
Is that cockblocking, Miss Wolf?
Wait.
Just talking to someone.
Wait. Mm-hmm. Inadvertent.
Wait a minute.
So that word is very important.
Very important.
Yeah.
It sets the whole...
Wait a goddamn minute.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, my response is going to have that in mind. And I think that in essence, the way that I look at things is that things that happen are meant to be. So she was meant to have that chat with Stavros for that length of time. And if she was supposed to meet someone on that day, regardless of that conversation, she would have met him in some way, shape or form.
So then answer the question, is he inadvertently blocking?
I don't think so.
Okay, so if you was a single man...
There we go. They won't just accept the answer.
No, I'm asking. If you was a single man, yeah, and you saw this girl and she was chatting to a man all night long, but you think she's nice.
All night long, you know.
All night long.
You chatting with her all night long?
No.
Okay, 2 hours there, which is hours.
So when I was talking with you and she was there, you still just kind of as talking to her. There were 4 of us on the table.
Yeah.
For hours, there were 4 of us on the table, but I'm only talking to her.
Yeah. There was a time that we
She even
couldn't
stopped talking. It
There was
was
a
just the
time
three- it was the
that
three
we
men
couldn't
talking.
find you, and you was talking to this girl.
You kept looking for me. Everybody, your brother's looking for you. Your brother's looking for you. I walked into your place. Hi, where's your wife? Your brother's looking. Your brother said you're late. How does it? Your brother said you should be there at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
How many? Do you know how many people? Your brother said you should have been
Because
here
I
at
look
3
like a
o'clock.
hobo.
Your brother said you
walking around with no
I
breadfruits.
almost had to take on the phone and look at the messages. Did I say I was going to be here at 3? Did I say I was?
No, that's not what I said. I said that you said we were going to leave at the same time. And then the man, I thought we were going to get here around the same time.
Ups and downs.
And the man
smiles
came a
frowns.
good 2 hours after the time that you were supposed to get here. So I was just there stranded. But anyway.
There will be.
So anyway, going back to what I was saying. If you saw this woman talking to this man all night long, would you approach the woman?
Because of the way that I see myself, I would, but most people may not.
Okay, so there you go.
But I kind of have the assumption that a lot of people are feeling themselves you know. And I say that I'm not feeling myself. I'm just confident, you know. So I think quite a few guys are quite confident, man. You know, in our kind of generation.
So hang on. I'm just sorry. I just want to make sure I've understood what I just heard.
These people just don't want to accept.
No. I'm trying to get. So you're saying that if you were in an environment and there's a woman that you wanted to speak to, and she's speaking to this guy, and she's been speaking to this guy
who's wearing a wedding ring, and she's not
for ages, and you are interested in her, you are at some point going to interject in that conversation that they're having to express your interest in her.
I think that we are so observant most of the time.
Yeah.
When we're out and we're doing things, we're checking whether there's cars that are coming across. We're judging all sorts of small little detail.
Okay.
By default,
yeah,
we don't really take it into consideration because it's just the way of lifing.
Yeah,
you get what I mean?
The way of the warrior.
You know what I mean? Stavros and I were just in the area that you said that you're not supposed to, by the way. But we were in there and we were observing.
I wasn't in there. I was outside.
Was you?
Yeah, you were inside. I was talking to your mum at the time. You were so
I'll take that back. But anyway,
outside.
but you did get in. We were observing.
Yes.
And we saw a lovely looking lady from the back.
Yes.
And we saw a guy talking to her. And what was we doing?
We assessed.
We were just kind of assessing, are they together? Do you think that he's trying it on the body language? I'm not sure if the body language is such that...
She even spudded him at one point. I said, would you spud your partner?
And then I said, yeah, man, I high-five my wife, you know? So, and then we kind of saw that.
And then the wife immediately was like behind him.
Like, yeah. You know, and she said, nah, they're together because we asked her as well. They kind of got... He had a matching collar to her kente.
Yeah.
Right? And those are the kind of things that you do to assess. So if I'm on the prowl and I'm a hunter and I'm single, and I'm looking at a guy that's talking to a girl, then I would actually notice the wedding ring and the lack of on her hand.
And the body language. We're not talking like, because other people talking, sitting side by side, as discussed, I don't know if you saw it, they looked like they were about to make passionate love on the chair, especially the dark area. And whereas me and this person are just talking... Just like we're just having, you can see we're having an engrossing conversation. It's not the type of conversation you think I can just interrupt them, but not necessarily that these two are together. Because most couples don't even talk the way we were talking. Most men don't want to talk to their missus like that.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
Yeah, that's the point. That you're trying to chat to the girls. I don't want to say that you're actually together.
Well, that's the point then.
No, we're saying that you are blocking somebody's blessings because they think that you're on this girl and the girl is now on you. So
With
there's
the
no
wedding
waste of time. Yes. So
Even
why do you think people care about wedding ring? Like men, when do men care?
Let me ask. Let me
finish what I'm saying, and I want you to answer my question. Yeah.
Go on.
When I asked you where were you, yeah, with the girl, yeah, yeah.
Okay. What did I say?
At 12:15. When I asked you where you were at 12:15
in the AM.
In the bottle. When I asked you when you got the bottle at 12:15, yeah. When I asked you where you were, yeah.
You know, right? Yeah, go on. What did I say?
What did you say? What did you say? Where did you say you were?
I don't know. I was in the gold area.
He's in the gold area. And what happened?
We got kicked out.
So he was in the gold area.
Bare people.
He was under you and her on the table together.
No. They went and it's like, sorry, we're moving everybody.
Wait, it was just you and her at the table together at 12:15.
At that table, yes. because it was at 12:15. Most of and so the event is split into segments. You got the polo starts off the event. I always miss it nowadays. Then you have other events. You have the best dress. You have dancing. You have blah blah blah. Then come towards the end of the night, you have the after party. And between the after party and when like the normal thing finishes, there's a coach that picks people up. And then they start closing down some of the areas and they usher people to where the after party is going to be. And we were in that middle ground where the coach had picked people up. So a bunch of people had left and gone, and so the gold area, and then even then, like you needed a wristband to get to the gold area. But by this point, the main event has finished. So the thing was open; everyone could walk in, and we sat down and spoke. And other people were walking in and out and sitting around. So, but because all the tables were free now, because there's less people, we were on the table with just the two of us.
Okay,
just
at 12:15.
You know what?
It wasn't even 12:15. That's when you I
didn't even tell you the conversation that I had with the man at the end, with the organisers. We had a nice conversation at the end, and I was talking about. I was mentioning it before the pod actually that at 2 a.m. So forget 12:15. At 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
I was still looking to party, and I hollered at one of my
couldn't comprehend
my female friends.
Party, drink, sign.
And she's like, she's just reaching home. What are you on? I can even play the message because you know this one like
it's a voice note.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
like, yeah, well, I'm on it. Like, what are we doing? And I said, you'll be asleep by the time I get there. Blah blah blah. So I was telling the man them that I'm ready. Like, you might not did anything. All of them were chatted. So I was like, I guess I got.
I would have, you know. But I had to take people home.
Hey, bruv, you were finished, man.
I was though.
Like you.
Everyone at the end of their faces, at the end of the night, all you promoters look miserable. And I was like, what is wrong with them?
Yeah.
But you kept on, he was giving me mixed messages, all of you, because you all look miserable, but was saying the event was good. I was like, what are you people like?
They look tired.
Yeah, it's just tired. It's just tiredness.
And throwing these kind of events, there's a million people asking you for this, a million things you have to think of, a million things that you might have even forgotten. Oh my day, it's just so much stuff is going on on your brain, and then on top of that, it's like, you know that thing when we've mentioned it, all of us, I think, a long day or a long party or wherever it is, you get home and you switch off the engine and you don't even get out of the car.
You just stay in the car.
I think it's the same kind of feeling once the event is done, and then the last dregs are leaving. Bye, what's up, bye, Mr. Bye, and then you sit down for the first time in hours because you've been walking around doing this and that,
With nothing to think about.
and then it's just like
nobody to worry about.
Bisto. You just, and then there's a switch in you that's like you can switch off now. And man's had his foot up. I took a picture of it actually. It was a nice thing where they were just all in a very natural pose of relaxation.
I beg you send that.
Yeah, I'll send it. And I said I need to take a picture of this because they were all in matching clothes.
Okay.
And it was a nice thing. So unfortunately you were so far away and it wasn't a good camera. But I'll send you the picture. Sorry, I forgot to even send it already. Sorry, yeah. I forgot what I was saying.
You were talking about what? You were talking about the story.
Yeah, but I can't remember why.
I think because somebody couldn't believe that you're messaging that woman at 2:00 in the morning.
No, there was something else.
You saying that about friends, having friends, and
No, I can't remember what it is now.
Well,
So
you
that's what
sounded
happened.
like the person, the way you was going is that the person was flabbergasted at 2:00 in the
Oh
morning.
no, okay, now I remember. Well, the bit that I'm talking about. So yes, there were people there. They were a bit bemused that I could be reaching out to a woman at 2 a.m. That's not my wife. And saying, "Where's the party at? Let's
Where the
let's do
party
this."
at?
And so I was questioning people, and all of them were like, "I could never do this." And for me, it's still baffling. But then I was speaking with the wife about it after today. And I was like, and she's like, you see, you got a woman that doesn't stress you out. So you do other things though. Don't worry about that. Don't mind. But yeah. So, but she, as far as she's concerned, she don't see it. So, for instance, the woman I was talking to yesterday, I met her a couple of weeks ago, and I was talking about my anniversary. And I said, it's my anniversary next year. She said, how many years? And I was like, I said, I can't remember if it's 11 or 12. And she got offended on my wife's behalf. Mm-hmm. And then I told my wife, and I told my wife later, and it's like, and I said, this is why these people are not happy in a relationship because
They find things to be
it's
upset
like,
about.
what is there to be upset about?
They
It's like,
find it stuff. It's like they find the upset. Like, why?
like
why?
I even remember the day. It's just I can't even remember if it's been 11 or 12 years because it's not important anymore. I've been together with her a third of my life. I'm a big man now, so a third is actually a chunk of time.
It's 11.
It's 11, yeah. but I have to do it by the age of my daughter.
Okay.
And my daughter was 9 at the time. She had just turned 10. I don't know if she was 9 or 10 when I had the discussion with her. And I do it based because we got pregnant very soon after the marriage. And so when my daughter's turns 1, then it's our first anniversary, second anniversary. But it's 10 now. So I'm thinking, is it 11 or 12? But it's 11. It's not 10. It's not 10 years. It's 11 years. But anyways, so that's that. Sorry.
People like to get upset about nonsense, man. I find that so it's very annoying.
But this, for me, this counts. Whereas these people, so they understand that one where the wedding anniversary. It's like, is it that big a deal? You've been married so long, you're gonna celebrate it. You're gonna give your woman. It doesn't matter if it's 11 or 12 years. But the thing about reaching out to a woman,
No, that's not
at 2 a.m.
No, I agree.
People just
But
like,
again, that's why you're on the
it blows their
spectrum.
mind.
That's why people think you're on the spectrum because
No, I just
who is even thinking I'm going to call this woman at 2 a.m. Yeah, and if she had a man, would you call her?
This one,
He's
yeah,
like-
yeah,
yeah,
this one.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah, because I know a man.
And no, but if she had a new man, would you call her?
A new one from this one.
Yeah.
No, I'd have to assess the situation because this man I've known. I was around
So I
her
was saying yesterday.
in terms of backing off. Yeah, but there's a difference between. I don't want to expose what you said.
No, I don't mind if you tell him.
But you can say it then.
Yeah, no, I said that I've got a close friend, and if that friend then got into a relationship, that I would then retreat by nature in respect to their relationship.
But you weren't talking about to him.
I'm not linking out 2 a.m. regardless.
To him, because I could have, if I was single, I've got someone that I could call and she could be up and let's go and have
But
fun.
you said you were single. So even your wife, if you was good to your wife, I said like yesterday, yo, I'm dropping you home. Yeah, I'm done. But I'm going out again. I'm gonna go out with I don't know, Shola. Yeah. Your wife's looking at you. Are you mad? You're going to leave me where I am
But
to
this
go
is-
and pick up
But
Shola.
that's
I go
different. That's
ring.
different to drop your wife home in your house.
Yeah, but
and
hold on.
I'm leaving
Yeah,
our
but-
bed.
Yeah, but
I'm
Stav,
going to,
yeah, but Stav,
Oh, matrimonial bed.
no,
that's
but
a
Stav,
bit different.
But Stav, you could do that, right?
I could, but
Right, you
but,
could.
But,
Hold on, you could.
But I don't-
And stories like that.
but before we continue, I could, but I don't think I've ever done it. I've done it where I might drop it and go out with the madam, or I'm gonna meet the meet at the Turkish
I don't
spot.
even think that
Yeah?
dropping off and then going out is as bad as the one yesterday.
I think that's worse.
Is it okay to disclose the story? Have you disclosed it already?
I said what I said on the pod is what I said. That it was 2 a.m. and I messaged my female friend to holler and see if we were going to have some party.
You even make it sound like you're taking drugs. We're gonna have some party. We're gonna have some party.
The reason why I'm giggling because that's all you're discussing.
Everybody after
No problem.
After party.
I'll even play the message that so people know.
That's not wrong with you.
No, because he was trying to make the point that he doesn't understand why this is a thing.
And this is what I'm trying to say, that
but
he's on the spectrum.
Everybody else would have a problem with it.
Yup.
Where you taking me, babes? Let's go.
That was the message.
That even sounds worse. That sounds
That was the message.
worse.
That's mad.
Why?
If you know what, if you ever play that to my wife, I
Yeah.
said, this is what I called this woman, and I said that 2:00 in the morning. That we're going, and this is the response that she
It was 151.
divorce, bruv.
151.
Divorce. Where are you taking me, babes?
Where you taking me, babes? Let's go.
She even sounds like one Essex woman.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Okay.
Is there something wrong with that message? Does that sound nefarious?
On its own, no, but in the context of the conversation that we've had, I can see how people can construe some shit.
my God. Let me call
What do you mean on his own? Even if
about like we know what she's gonna say.
I think more people, because, all right, so at the end of the night, they're like, you're a G. And I'm like, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
let me ask you a
I'm
question.
not. You're
If a
G.
man called your wife at 2:00 in the morning and said, boom, Mad Cat, what we doing? And Mad Cat sent the message saying, where we going, babes?
Can I put some caveats in that?
There we go.
No, because it's important. The person I'm messaging is the type of person, because remember I said I have no friends that, to him. I said, this is the only person that I think might be out at that time. So that is important.
Okay.
Right? Then I went to her stories and let me see, because she's the person that updates what
You
she's
said
doing.
all this before?
No, I said it before the pod.
No, you said it on the pod.
Okay, either way, it makes a difference to what you're saying. So I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna include this into the equation.
Okay.
She's the type of person to go out and be out. I checked. She was out after 1 a.m.
Okay.
Let me finish. If my wife was like this person, I wouldn't have a problem.
You wouldn't have a problem with a man.
because
Called
if
your
my
wife.
wife is outside 2 a.m. and she knows this person, she's cool with them, then it's cool.
Not person, man, I said.
Yes, you know what? There's actually stuff I could add because there's conversations I have with my
wife.
There's conversation I have with my wife where when there's stuff that none of you people know, that when I have this discussion, you people blah, 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 I have my own something to say in return, and we both just look at each other and be like this, because it's not just a one-way street. In terms of no, because it's different. But my point is that I don't have. So these are not even. Put it this way. I have no issues. My wife and I are very secure in our relationship.
Okay.
We trust each other, and there's no problem. And what, because we didn't, because last week I was looking to discuss the discussion that happened in a WhatsApp group the other day, and we're talking about people not having female friends if they're in relationships and stuff like that. A discussion that was
in the family group.
Yes, I don't want to mention that, but yes.
Okay.
Whereas there are some people where it's like once they're in a relationship, they have no need for friends of the opposite sex, and then for me, I just found that wild. I understand when people be like, "I wouldn't message somebody at 2 a.m." I get it. Don't get me wrong. I know that it's not uncommon. I just don't think it should be a big deal. But I don't know everyone does it. But not having friends of the opposite sex once you're in a relationship is wild to me. And to even double it down and be like, there's no reason for me to have a friend of the opposite sex. I'm like, I don't get it. I like that one. I don't get.
That and I agree with you on that.
But it seems like it's a young person thing.
I think we need to get this a bit fleshed out, because I don't think they're saying that you can't have friends that you've had in the past.
New friends.
I think they're talking more about, but they said they already don't have those friends.
Yeah, so
anyone that you're picking up is going to be a new friend.
Yeah, but
so there's like, why am I going to go and find a woman or a man out of nowhere to make friends? Because again,
I'm not
unlike you, they don't just make friends.
No.
But that is what they said.
No. They can have that at the end, because I would say I'll meet new people, because I say I'll still meet new people. So now I've got a new I've got new numbers on my phone in the last month of 2 new women.
Yeah, but that's you.
Yeah, but so
We've already established there's something wrong with you.
Let me finish.
Guys getting numbers,
I'm
bro.
not comparing that to. I'm not comparing myself.
This guy hopes his wife training. Look at the number I got today.
Yeah, I told her.
The number.
I told her. And this is the problem.
People are gonna start thinking you're a swinger.
I'm not doing anything.
People are gonna start thinking that you and your wife do swing, because how are you going out there and drawing numbers? Like, what kind of nonsense
I'm not
is this?
drawing numbers, for one.
Right.
There are, and for two, it's if I'm telling you X, Y, Z, and you only want to take X and Y and ignore Z. Because if I'm saying I'm not doing anything with anybody, it's all innocent. But you're doing this and that, then that's your problem.
Be careful, because there's women out there that want to do polygamy or whatever it is called.
That must be my stuff. It says The Polygamist. Apparently, there's some South African TV program that people are going mad over. I started watching it with my missus, and she fell asleep, and that was it. I haven't watched it since. But even this friend I was talking about now, this one, she's like, I can't stop thinking about it.
Even Yums is watching it.
So I need to, because the first episode, it was alright, but it was alright. I said I could carry on watching it, but I need to see what the big deal is about it.
Yeah,
but so I might.
Is it a South African thing?
It's a South African thing. Yeah. But yeah, so don't take what I'm saying and then change it in your brain. It's very innocent. I'm not doing anything with anybody else. No, there's no swinging. There's no bagging.
Let me ask you this then.
It's simple things, man. Calm down.
Some people intentionally and rightfully put boundaries in place.
Yeah. Okay.
What boundaries are you setting by doing all these things? I don't see any boundaries, bruv.
What with who?
With
New
the people. Yeah.
I don't message or talk to women.
Well, it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, after 12.
Like a gremlin.
After 12.
Like a gremlin, you can't eat after 12.
Outside of no, because if okay, so Asha, that's on the pod, a friend of the pod. Mm-hmm. She's international, innit? She's in this country, that country. So she'll often her messages will come through 3 a.m, whatever. And for me, it's like I don't message after midnight. So I'll wait. So I've seen the message, I'm up. I'll wait till the next morning and I'll message. That is a boundary. That's a self-imposed boundary that I put
you
myself.
set yourself.
Yeah, this one here that I'm talking about, that sent the voice note. It wouldn't be the case with her because we don't message often, anyways. But even if she messages me after midnight, then there's something going on. That she's my friend. She's my friend. It's not just somebody I've met. Whatever, I've known her 20 years. This kind of thing. So yeah, so that's a boundary that I put on myself. I don't think my wife even knows that boundary. But I don't message women after midnight because I don't want to give ideas. And some people be like, well, just mixing.
Oh, so you know that people can get ideas then?
But yeah, people can always get ideas if they're stupid enough.
Because sometimes the way you talk is like you don't.
Of course, it's stupid. Me.
Why?
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about in the general. I'm talking about with me.
Hold on.
It'd be very stupid.
Forget the fact that it's you.
No, you can't. I'm talking about me. You can talk about other people. We can talk about other people.
Remember, not everybody knows you well enough. So there could be a woman that you're talking to for 2 hours. They could
talking about my relationship.
They could
talking
see.
About my wife.
They could see.
That's game, you know.
They can see that you've got a wedding ring and that you're married.
Yeah.
And that you're chatting to them.
Yeah.
And in their head, they could be thinking, do you know what? For a good time, yeah, man, I don't mind this thing here because I know enough married men that cheat on their wives.
Do you feel?
And are happy to tell me that they're married and happy to explain the fact that sometimes I'll go out and I'll play around a little bit. Furthermore, I know certain men that talk to girls in certain situations, tell them about their past, tell them about how many kids they got, and they could still draw the thing. Some women just don't care.
True story.
All right, let me. What I want you to have here, and this is why sometimes I think that you're.
Can I respond to that?
Go on.
I just want to add on top of it before you respond, because I think that sometimes this is where I think that you yourself are not looking at the bigger picture. Because Mr. Wolf has lined out card swings. Right. You know what? Yeah. Do you know what? When people sing the song that Asha says, "If you want to, I can take you from your man with my eyes closed." You think that women are not like that as well? You think that some women are not actually turned on in the fact that you're telling them how much you love your wife and this, that, and the other, and then you're chatting to them, and then they think to themselves, well, you know what? Yeah, I really think I want to bang this woman's husband just because I think he thinks he's too perfect and he can't do it, and this, that, and the other. If you don't think there's women out there that's not like that,
I'm not saying that's the case.
All
right, so that's that. I'm not saying that there are not women that are not attracted to taking men. We know it's a thing. You hear it often. It's an actual trope. Women didn't approach me till I was married.
He said that.
Till I was wearing a ring, and then all of a sudden women are throwing themselves at me. That is a thing that that has been said. Not just like in black culture, whatever. It's a thing. All right. So I'm not saying it doesn't happen. What I am saying is that to follow on from Mr. Wolf's point, there are men that they could have a conversation and then see, is there an avenue here? The man's talking. He's the type of person to step out on his missus. He might say it, or he might touch a certain thing, or he might ask certain questions. He might whatever. He's sowing the seeds. He's feeling his way around, and the woman is not putting up any defense. Yeah, he's knocking the ball about. She's not putting up any defense. He's like, I'm getting closer to the goal here, and then he's realizes like, okay, you know what? I might shoot. Bah, bah, bah. So my point is, the man usually has to be doing that. All right, so that's one. And I'm not going to be doing that. We will agree that I'm not doing that. So then we look at, all right, fine, the other side. So let's say you're playing defense and the woman's on attack, which is going to the point of she doesn't care if you're married. Your conversation is turning her on. So now she is passing the ball. Do you see me not putting up defense?
Yeah, of course.
So then if you're very stupid.
I don't know.
Yeah, but you.
I don't know you. And not because you don't want to. Sometimes you are aloof. You don't even know that something's happening.
Maybe, yeah.
Because you're so gung ho about this person must know that he must know that I don't know that. That you might not even be looking at what they're doing because you just ignored them. It's so badly ignored them because they're stupid or nonsense. If they're even thinking that this is happening, blah 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 blah.
But okay, ultimately, for it to get to that situation, she would have to make an actual move, or I would have to make an actual.
Yeah, when she makes a move, you do whatever you're doing. But I'm saying in between that style, you might not notice that it's happening.
Well, all right. It's never got to the point where somebody's actually shot. They've never shot. Well, maybe you're assuming that there's people have been pinging the ball left and right in their own half and haven't got past halfway line or whatever it is. But as far as I'm concerned,
some people score own goals.
So no woman has approached you since you've been married
to get my number, son.
Yeah, or in a relationship type or anything that in any way that's.
I can't remember. It's been 12 years now, isn't it? Or 11. Sorry.
Yes, that's long enough for you to figure out if someone's moved.
No, somebody. Yeah, because if somebody just approaches me just to be like, "Oh, I like you," and I'll be like, "No, I'm taken," and that would be the end of it. I'm not going to remember 6-7 years later, am I?
I'm talking about more like you've had discussions with them, and at the end, maybe they didn't know, or you hadn't really said that you're married, but then they kind of alluded that they would like to speak to you more.
I haven't told him I'm married.
Or maybe you have, and whatever. I forget that's the first thing you tell everyone before you.
It's not the first thing, but you brief. If you my wife. Yeah, because that is my way of. I'm not me and you. Like I'm talking to you. You're a new person. I'm a man. You're a woman. You may see yourself as attractive. You may even see me as attractive. But let it be known, I'm married. So that's
you know what
that is something
like?
that is something I say earlier on.
You know what Stav is like?
Go on.
You're like the gay friend.
No, he's not.
No, based on what he has just presented.
Yeah.
He's not.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Because they don't see him as that.
Yes,
no, like he's saying that I'm married. There's no chance. Don't even think about it. Now let's have a good conversation and let's be friends or.
I don't trust the gay friend.
Close associates.
Yes, honey.
Well, a lot of women do.
Yeah, and they're stupid.
Another reason.
They're just as dangerous as a straight man. And I'm not talking about necessarily them cheating. I'm talking about them messing with your relationship.
There was an event, like this one wasn't at the other day, but we three were at. Don't mention any names, you'll figure it out eventually. There was somebody, a man there that was very openly gay, as in wearing makeup, massive platform heels, had I think a shirt on that was showing off their whole chest.
I was there.
Yeah. And so like,
me,
yeah.
was there.
So, like very flamboyant, like not just gay, like flaming flamboyant gay kind of.
Flaming gay.
Yeah, that's a term. You know, there's a gay dude at work and another one that always plays gay jokes, and they were talking to each other, and it's like, yeah, we're going to the Blue Oyster, and they invited me, and I feel because they're both older than me. I was like, are you sure I know what the Blue Oyster is? But anyways, we'll move on from there because a lot of our listeners will not know what the Blue Oyster is.
That's that Police Academy, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't like these guys are the super
Police Academy.
I'm like, I said, what did I say? I said, I'm. What's it when you getting at work? and you're getting abused or whatever it's called.
Oh,
Harassed.
Yeah, I said, well, I could count this as harassment, you know.
Sexual assault.
Yeah, I said, well, I didn't use that. I just used the low term. But anyways, what's the point I'm making? I can't remember. Oh yeah, they dropped something, and I said, "Oh, you dropped such and such," and they said, "Thank you, honey," and then they carried on. I didn't like that because it's like, why do you feel the need to do that?
It's a figure of speech. To them.
Was it honey or did they or girlfriend?
Doesn't matter. They invited you to the Blue Oyster. So.
If they called me girlfriend, I'll be annoyed. If they call me honey, I won't be annoyed.
No, it was a feminine, like I'm talking to somebody of the opposite sex kind of thing.
Okay.
But so maybe it was honey. But it was maybe it was girlfriend or honey or whatever. Either way, it was like I'm not the opposite sex to fam. You get me? Am I a what do they call it? Am I a homophobe?
But they call each other honey. So,
but I'm not. This is my point.
They invited you to the Blue Oyster. You don't listen to what I'm saying.
Oh, they saw me as
yes.
as a gay.
You have crossed a threshold, and you are now seen as they're just showing you that
you're just making it far.
that they've embraced you.
The only thing they could say is that the fact that you even noticed that they dropped something. That might have been what did they drop? Was it like a makeup or something?
I can't remember.
You were embraced. That's what happened.
Why would it have to be a makeup?
I'm just saying something womanly that only
They weren't wearing makeup.
only a woman would know that you dropped, and he noticed it, and she was like, "Oh, so you're one of them." That
put it this way: if I had to bet my house on it, and they were going, which toilet were they going to? I would bet they probably went to the women's toilet. Is that type of when I say so?
I know you're talking about. I don't think they would have went
flamboyant. I don't know, man. Because sometimes when you're too effeminate, it's just like you think you're a woman sometimes. And I think so. Those type of people, it's like I'm comfortable.
I think you get
going into the women's toilet because maybe.
I think sometimes you get these ones confused. There's many men that are gay and effeminate, but they'll tell you that I'm a man straight. Like they don't pretend like they're a woman. They have effeminate, but they'll tell you that they're a man. They're not gonna pretend like they're not a man. They'll tell you that they got things. They're not pretending.
But if you're dressing,
they're not.
Because your voice sounds like a woman.
Very different.
You're dressing like a woman.
Yeah, so they'll still tell you that they're a man.
Yeah, but you're saying, but they're not. But I'm telling you, they're doing feminine things.
Doesn't mean they won't go to the women's toilet.
I just.
You proper sound like one of those. So you look like goes to the women's toilet, bro. I don't know.
I don't mean it because if I was,
I didn't say you wrong, but that's what you sound.
Because I don't see myself as homophobic. Which is why it hit me when the person said it. It annoyed me, and I'm like, so does that mean you're homophobic?
You might not be homophobic.
I didn't like.
I think a lot of people, if they spoke to you, would think that you're transphobic.
I don't talk about trans stuff for people to even comment.
But that's what I'm saying. If you had a conversation with people about, there was a period of time on this podcast when we were talking about transgender stuff, and you sounded enough like you were like, I don't. You was very dismissive of it. So most people will think, okay, maybe he might be transphobic, and then just automatically link that to homophobia, maybe. But I don't know. Either way, I don't know how you even got here, but.
Because he called me the gay friend, so
I don't think you're the gay friend.
That situation was popped up.
I don't think you're the gay friend, and I do think that you should be cautious more than you probably are about these people, about their feelings, maybe not yours.
In fact,
because I think sometimes these people are going to end up falling for you, and if you continue.
Oh my God!
What?
Everything must go to that level.
What level?
Do you know how easy it is for a woman to fall for you?
That's not an extreme level.
You have to be talking to somebody regularly. I don't talk to anybody regularly.
No.
This is the whole point. We all started off.
You don't. No, you don't.
To fall for somebody, you just talking to somebody once a month.
Listen, back in the day,
once a month. That's even frequency. Sometimes it's just one conversation.
There's no one I talk to once a month.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's just one conversation sometimes.
And sometimes it's not even a conversation. Some people just fall for someone. Men stalk women that they've never spoke to before in their life. Like,
it's not even just that. Yeah, you have conversations with people that most people would not have conversations with. Yeah,
very charismatic.
And they will leave you that thing like.
You mean the type of conversation?
Yeah, and then they'll leave. Yeah, and they'll be like, I wish I could find somebody like this person that could speak with me like this.
Man like
my past. And then you like to be drawing out people's whole past and bringing down their whole boundaries, destroying every type of
You're
brick they
chatting
put in
to
front of
certain
it.
woman. Trust me when I say this, bro. I bet you bottom dollar over the years you've had this type of conversation with a woman, and she's had a twinkle in her nanny, bruv.
Do you know what's so bad? You know what's so bad?
When he started the sentence, I knew
I
exactly
know
what he was
it's going to say me. I know where he's going.
Twinkle,
But
bro.
I'm saying, for me, you are going in places that most men are not prepared to go to. Yeah.
Oh my!
And that alone is making women sometimes feel like, this guy's a really, really nice guy. I wish I could meet. You know the Chris Rock figure already. I wish I could meet a man like him. In fact, I wish I was him. Blah 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 blah. You keep thinking that you're innocently just chatting because you're innocently chatting, and then later we'll be like, what do you mean this person like me? How can you not know that? Anyway. That's why Mr. Wolf used to call me. What did he used to call me all the time? Because I had to shut the women down. I don't even let them even get to the point where
This guy don't like women.
Yeah,
that's what I used to say.
Yeah, before you arrived, Mr. Wolf, I was saying that potentially I'm on the spectrum. I don't want to just toss this thing out there because it's obviously it's a serious thing. It's an important thing. It's not something. It's not to be flippant about. But there's a test that at some point I'll look to endeavour to take, which will assess whether I'm on the spectrum or not. And I think that the reason I've come to that conclusion is now looking past on my life, I didn't have friends growing up. And well, not enough or very few, and that's how we got to the point of how many friends, blah blah. But my point is, I believe now I'm overcompensating because this one's just blocking off people. This one's I got no new friends. You know, everybody.
Who's blocking? Who does? I'm blocking.
You just said it.
What?
Or did we not just say that?
You just don't allow it to get past.
I just shut them down. Oh, calm down. What? I'm just making up things.
Yeah,
carry on.
Jeez, blocking
man.
people is different than just not getting involved in the conversation to the point where I'm sitting there chatting to them for ages.
Okay, but either way, I realize that I enjoy it. I get
enjoy mine.
Yeah, I'll even talk about Mrs. the other day that because when we went out the last time to that white party, it had been a long time since I've been out and then gone somewhere after and whatever.
It's like your son, isn't it? You're like Superman, and this is your son.
And yeah, I told her that it was like a social battery thing, and I said for you it's the opposite. For me, I think for you it's like it's draining, and for my missus, I think that's the thing. She'll have a full battery after not going out for a couple of months, and then when she's out, it's draining her, and then it's like, you know, I have to lay off it before I go out again. That's my missus, and I think for me it's the opposite. It's like it's draining when I'm not going out, and then when I'm going out, it's like it's getting bigger.
It's about
so it's
tomorrow.
Sorry.
It's a bug. I need to go out tomorrow.
Yeah,
need to, but I enjoyed myself.
What do you think I am? An introvert or extrovert?
I don't know.
I think you're like most of the
You're
people. No, he's in the middle. Like maybe me.
Yeah, maybe you're not an extremist.
But this is the thing. There's a lot of people, especially my wife anyway, that thinks that when I'm outside, I am the center of attention.
All right.
But
without intent.
No, she sometimes thinks that I'll intentionally make myself the center of attention. Yeah.
Right.
But then when I'm in the house, I don't want to say nothing or I don't talk at all.
All right.
Now I don't. So when people ask me that question, are you introvert or extrovert? I'm like, I don't think I'm either. I think I'm just trying to I almost feel like sometimes I'm living up to what people expect me of me.
Yes, that's yes.
And that's what I do. Because I'm outside, because I'm charismatic, because I'm funny, because I'm this, because I'm that. I just give you what you want for your 20 minutes.
I get that completely.
and then I go.
Yeah.
Because
that's what I find draining.
Okay, because
so what do you want to do?
Nothing. I don't want to be outside in the first place.
Okay.
I want to be in my house, in my pant, eating whatever meat that I've prepared, watching a TV program at all times. And then when I'm not watching the program, I want to sprawl out asleep. That's all I want to do ever.
And fart.
That's all I want to do. So when I'm outside, it's because somebody's doing something and I feel compelled to go. It's not because I'm actually saying I really want to go out. That's why I think that if I went to you guys and said I really want to go somewhere, I expect everyone to come because I never say I want to go out somewhere. So
for me, it's not the going out; it's the companionship, which is what I'm seeking. I've realized this very late in my life.
I don't need companionship.
But I realize that I yearn for it.
I think we're the opposite. I think because you felt like you haven't had friends or whatever from before, you're now seeking that. Yeah. And I feel like I've got so many people, and maybe it's big-headed, so many people that love me or wants to be my friend or whatever. I want the complete opposite.
Yeah, that's my point.
I want to just be at home.
This is what I was saying
and
earlier
not
on.
feel like I have to bring my energy to this thing. Because even if I go to somewhere and I was quiet, there will be a problem.
This is to the point you're just making about having to live up to expectations.
Yeah.
Because if I've just been in my state of what I feel I want to be, which is just quiet. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking for my brother on my brother's behalf. That people will be, what's wrong? Because you should be this. You should be the flamboyant one. You should be the joker. You should be the one that people are drawn to. Yada yada yada. But I do think all of us here, and this is not an ego thing. This is not a thing. I believe that if you've watched the Dave Chappelle sketch show where he's talking about Rick James. And it's like he had an aura. I truly believe that all four of us here have the aura. I know that I've walked into a place There's places I walk into and I'll go and I'll sit by myself and they will come to me. I have the aura.
Yo, Mary.
And all four of us here have it. For one reason or another. Super Simon has it partially because of his looks and his dreads. That is partially. He's got the swag and everything else on top, but he doesn't need it. The looks is enough to do. It will draw them there.
Sweet boy.
Same as the other sweet boy on my left. The good looking. These are the good looking ones. Myself and my brother, we have other things that bring it there. But we all have that aura.
That's not ain't punching though, yeah. Full circle.
But I know I'm not as good looking as you two.
Apparently.
I think objectively, you know.
I think you got your own lane, bro. I think that uncle lane is yours.
It's interesting though, but I think you should do your checks and just to put a closure to what you think you are in terms of being on the spectrum.
Oh yeah, it's not a rush thing though. Because end of the day, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's my feeling.
Oh, you don't think I'm on the spectrum?
No.
Okay, that's cool. It's not the big deal anyway.
No, it's not.
It's not.
But then my life. But then I challenge myself now in saying that, and say, by definition of what the spectrum is, and it's been given a name, being on the spectrum, a level of autism or what have you. I would maybe go as far to say that everybody has an element of maybe what they claim the spectrum to be. And then by thinking about what everybody has, for me, then it will be like everybody has eyes, nose, and a mouth.
Yes. So then,
like, what are we talking about?
There is
here?
no spectrum then.
Yeah, and that's why I said I'm not sure if you are, but then thinking it's just the norm. It's what everybody has anyway.
The reason I think it is because, so not to labour the point, and I don't want this whole podcast to be about me. So, and
I don't know how many hours we've really been going.
Yes, but this is my point. I'll try to move on.
You're bringing it back to yourself now, though.
Yeah, every time I talk, people cut it off. I even picked up the phone to talk about something else. So whatever.
How long were you talking for?
Hour and a half. So it's just other people have mentioned it, and I don't know if that was spoken about before you came in. That it's been mentioned. You know when basically it's just been it's happened.
It's a reoccurring
in the last year.
Theme.
It's been popping up in my face.
Oh yeah, take your test and let's go.
So so it's not something I've thought of before. So it's only because people have put.
You've been taking this test for a long time though.
Wow, I didn't say I'll take the test. I said I'm going to take the test.
Yes, I'm saying you've been going to take the test for a long time.
Yeah, I'm not exactly the most proactive person in the world, am I? So it's not like it's not. It's to what I. That's who I am.
You was meant to take the test as well, though. Did you take it?
I believe
not me. It wasn't me that was meant to take it.
Yeah, you said you were going to take it.
Mm-hmm. If I recall,
you did.
We had a separate conversation. I don't know if it was on or off pod.
I think it's on the pod. You definitely said you were going to take it because we said that there's something wrong with you too.
Just to talk about myself again. On the way here, my daughter, I was playing one of our podcasts because I said I'm going to play an artist that I like. And I started playing Sting. My son fell asleep. My daughter started playing the computer. Eventually, I put on ESN radio. I put on the one where I'm playing house. They're hearing, so my son thinks me and you are the same person in the voice. It's like, it sounds the same. It's like, that's uncle. That's you, daddy. I said, no, that's uncle. And eventually, so then he said, but we're both talking. And he said, Uncle B sounds like you. I said, no, I'm there as well. We're both there. So I had to say, this is when Uncle B's talking, this is when I'm talking. Anyways, my daughter then asked, "Are you on YouTube?" I said, yeah. I said, there's a video of us on YouTube. She said, "You're famous." I said, "I'm not famous." She said, "Why are you famous?" "Because you're on YouTube." I said, "No." Then I asked her, "Do you want to be famous?" She said, "Yes." And she said, "Why?" And she's like, "I don't know, it'll be fun." I said, and then I broke it down to her. We'd just gone past the Emirates at the time. I said there'll be fun parts of being famous. Maybe like we could go and watch the football. They might invite you there because you're famous. But then I said you never get a chance just to be by yourself in public. You get me? So there you go.
Yeah, it's really interesting that the younger generation think about fame like that, because our daughter said the same thing. It's like, it was, how was it again? That they wanted to be on YouTube so that they can be famous.
Okay, so same thing.
And I think that their thing of fame is viral. Viral is fame for them.
Yeah,
viral is fame for them. It's not like.
But what I thought was interesting was that, like I think you just said it. being on television didn't have the same ring for them. It
Because
was
I don't
YouTube.
Think, I don't think television is something they even acknowledge.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
But it was for us.
But yeah,
Being on TV meant that you're famous.
yeah, but again, how many? There's more people watching a YouTube video than there are watching the television. Maybe.
yeah. But I just thought it was interesting the association that was made. Like I want to be on YouTube so I can be famous.
When
I don't know if I was 10 if I would thinking about fame.
Exactly.
If like full stop, because at some point it's a normal thing for people to want to be famous.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I was thinking about that at 10.
Yeah, and then like we had conversations like, oh, have you been on TV before? And I was like, yeah, a long time ago. So you're famous then? I'm like, well, no, just because I was on television doesn't make me famous. Have you been on YouTube? What do you mean? Have I been on YouTube? Do you know how YouTube works? You can literally.
That's what I told her. I said I could put you on YouTube. I said, would you want to be? It's like, yeah. I said,
Yeah, you could upload your own stuff onto YouTube. So that's not really like a big achievement, so to speak, kind of thing. But it was just for me, it was just interesting.
I didn't get that.
How they framed it.
I think with regards to stuff like fame and stuff like people knowing stuff. Always we talk about stuff like people like Bad Bunny and all that type of stuff. Like how he'll be the most famous artist in the world, and you would speak to somebody next door, they'll have no idea who it is. And that's different from our era where everyone, because it's on television, you had to be famous.
Everybody watched
Everyone knew you.
television.
Like the other day, do you know Nisha?
Nisha.
Have you ever heard of Nisha?
No.
Nisha.
No, sir.
So Nisha is a film, yeah, right? It's a film in you know what I'm talking about now, yeah.
But the Chinese film,
Yeah.
the biggest grossing film.
Number 5. I've never in my life heard of it. Yeah. It's the number 3 biggest grossing film
You said Nisha like it's a person.
time.
Yeah.
And I had no idea.
I think they're making a sequel.
The sequel is the biggest one. That's the one that's made the money.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, what is this? I'm like, because I was talking to my colleague at work, and I was like, I was talking about Odyssey, and I'm saying how much Odyssey had made in the first weekend. And they're like, it's gonna be one of the biggest grossing films of all time. I said, maybe not. I said, Avatar did a lot of rounds there, yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, and they mentioned a film that was, what was it? They mentioned a film, and it was nowhere near one of the biggest films of all time. Sorry, I forgot what it was that he mentioned, and I'm like, that's nowhere even close to being one of the biggest selling films of all time. Like, he was comparison to that, saying that Odyssey's gonna show like this is good. That's it. No, he was talking about Blair Witch Project. And I was like, no. I said that might have been the most profitable film of all time.
It's one of the most profitable.
But not the biggest grossing film of all time. So I said the biggest grossing film will probably be Avatar, and then maybe Avatar 2, and blah, blah, blah. Then I was going through these films, and I said, let me look at the top 5. And then this Nisha 2, I said, what that blood clot is it? I said, what is this? That is sold so much a thing that is number 3, 2.8 billion sold. No idea what it was.
Yeah, but that's it. That when you just say the number like that, that's just basically the Asian market.
Yeah, but it's mad. You don't know what it is. That's what I'm saying.
That's what happened with me with Gangnam Style. When I went and looked at Psy from Gangnam Style, it already had how many billion views. I was like, what?
You were late to the game then, because that crossed over.
I was like, what?
But this is what I'm saying. So their vision of what fame is, whatever, is completely different from us, because that's even same, because that should be in cinemas, but it's that what side of the world put it in the cinemas. I don't remember seeing it in any of the cinemas I was looking at. It's just crazy.
You're gonna watch it?
What? Yeah, I'm gonna go try and watch the Nisha 1 and Nisha 2, because I'm like, for this to have this much people watching it, it must be special in some way.
That's been on my list. I just can't remember the name. My list is extensive of things I have to get to.
Madness. I'm like, what is, how can me that's missed the film, watching films every time, not even acknowledge that this film even exists?
Because it's not in your circle.
Your circle.
But for them, their circle is viral. That's what they know. Viral.
I don't know if my daughter knows about viral,
Or maybe because she's not on social media, maybe.
They just think that being on YouTube is you're famous. That's it.
To the point when Mr. Wolf said being on TV was famous, and I was thinking, because I guess that's when there were many, and I was thinking about cartoons. Did they see a lot of children? And then I realized that they see children on YouTube a lot. So it'll be Will and Tim, and they're playing their games, and as far as they're concerned, everybody knows it's Will and Tim.
Okay, yeah.
And they can relate to that. So the way as an adult, I can. So maybe because when I was 10, maybe they weren't superstar kids. I mean, so they were doing the odd singer, maybe like
I think that might be Michael Jackson's age or something like that. Michael Jackson had such a big impact.
Kind of thing. Yeah. But for them, there are plenty of celebrities their age and younger. There'll be 2-year-olds playing with, and so they grew up with famous people that are the same age as me. I can see myself in that person, because it's like, I might not think I'm the best singer, I might not think I can act, but I could play with toys. This person's opening toys and playing with them. I could do that.
Yeah, there's that you, innit, who was like...
Yeah, but we did have that though. There was Nickelodeon kids, and we was kids, and they were kids, famous kids, who just didn't think of them as famous kids.
Yeah, do you know the person? Do you know any of their names? You had the ones that grew up and then they became actors. Keenan and Kel, okay, I'll give you that because you knew their names.
Hannah
But
Montana.
These people,
Yeah, Hannah Montana.
okay, when the program was named after them, yes, you would know their name, and then you could see them as celebrities. Yes,
What's the girl?
To be honest, they were my age.
Billy
They were-
Ray Cyrus's daughter.
My point being,
Ashley Banks.
Sabrina the Teenage
there are a
Witch.
bunch of these ones that they know their names.
Their real names. Yeah, because they're not characters on television. That's what I'm saying. We used to know the characters on television. Yeah?
And my point was that I said I don't see myself in Keenan and Kel because I'm not an actor. I know they were acting.
Okay.
But these people are playing with their opening boxes and playing or going to the park, and that's what I do.
How long do you,
So I could do this.
do you think that Nigerian parents are already telling their toddlers that they're useless?
Look at your age mate. He's already making money. You are just dead crawling doing nothing. Useless baby. You are just in nappy. This one is already it's on YouTube. You are just staying nappy. Still shitting in the bowl.
That Instagrammer one that says, "Wow, just wow." You know what I'm talking about? He's always talking to his dad. His dad's never in the shot. Like, wow. His dad's always vexing. And so this one, he was watching. He's in America. He's a Nigerian American, and he's watching the football. And then the dude's, "Wow, look, he scored! He scored! Oh, great! Oh, that's a great goal. I'm enjoying this World Cup. How old is?" And you can see how old is that one there? Straight away, his head to, I think he's 22. Wow, 22, and the whole world is cheering him. Meanwhile, you're just here, not doing anything. And he always turns to the man cussing him. You must know the person I'm talking about. He's even got like wow, just wow t-shirts that he's selling them.
No,
I'll send it. But we put him in a group as a family. We put him in a group. This dude in the group before. Very funny. I sent one to even my parents because it was one that was I think they could identify with so much. I just can't remember what it was, but it was something that I have lived at, like coming home late or whatever it was. It was something that my parents have done to me. My dad has done to me. And I said, usually I put it in the youngsters one, but this one I wanted my parents to see this because that was you. This was my life. Anyways, let me play this thing here. I want to shout out the new Black Panther as well. I can't remember his name, but it's another British. You said he's Nigerian.
He's half. I think he's half Nigerian, half Sierra Leone.
But he was born where?
England.
Okay.
Yep.
People were saying they would prefer Michael Ward.
Michael Wood.
Not Michael Ward. Sorry.
They wanted.
Sorry.
What's his name?
Idris.
No,
Idris.
Damson Idris. Yeah.
Yeah, because he looks the part.
To be honest,
but this is the young Black Panther, isn't it?
Okay.
But these age,
they
you can
can-
play 10, 15 years younger than yourself.
He could do, but I think this is the young Black Panther because it's obviously meant to be T'Challa's son that's come back.
Yeah, because I don't see this one looking young. He don't look young to me. He might be.
He
but
doesn't
don't.
look young. He's not young even, but he looks young.
30 something.
He does look.
Is he
He looks young.
Okay.
What's his name? David Johnson.
Yeah, David Johnson. He's a guy that was in. He's been in
The Long Walk.
Yeah, The Long Walk. He's
That
been in.
prison film that you watched recently.
Yeah, The Waste Man. He was also in what's Industry.
Oh, that guy.
He was in Industry as well. Yeah, it's him.
Oh, okay.
He's very.
I saw the post
and he's
that
that
you
one
put
in that Brixton film that as well that with the girl and him that was dating in Brixton. He was in that as well.
Yeah.
He's a great good actor.
What's the name of that area in Brixton? That's what Acre Lane. Is
Yeah.
it Acre Lane? Is that the
Oh
name?
no,
Yes.
Peckham Rye.
No, that's
Peckham.
the thing.
Peckham. No. I
The
think
film is called Peckham Rye or something like that.
Rye Lane.
Rye Lane.
Rye Lane. He got there in the end. Yeah, he's in that. So he's been in a bunch of.
He's a good actor.
So Comic
I would
Con-
never have thought.
What has happened though? Comic Con has just announced.
Yeah, that he's gonna be the Black
Yeah,
Panther.
they have a Marvel stage at Comic Con. I need to actually check what they've done because they give you snippets released. If you're into trailers, watching film trailers, there'll be tons of them now because of Comic Con. Sony will have a stage, Marvel will have a stage, blah blah blah. And so the Marvel one has. I don't know if it's for the weekend. So they might still be doing it now. But yeah, they've said the new Black Panther is gonna be, and they revealed him. And so I don't know
Film
if they
coming out
brought
December.
Denzel. Did they bring Denzel to the stage?
No.
2027.
I don't know. I haven't watched the thing, but apparently Ryan Coogler is looking for the new Storm as well. They're saying that he's the one that's they've
announced that
you are the one that's sourcing the new Storm or whatever. Apparently,
Oh,
because by rights, I don't know how it's gonna work now because
X-Men is gonna be.
yeah, but I don't know how it's gonna work because obviously Black Panther and Storm were married.
Yeah, it can still work.
I don't know which Black Panther you think that he's married to. You would have been married to the original Black Panther.
No, because there's a new Black Panther now, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know
Yeah, but
if
it's
that
his
was.
son.
But it would have
Wow,
been.
we're talking about comics now. There's a new Black Panther. There's a Storm that hasn't even arrived yet. Why can't they be married? It had to be the one that died.
Well, it's the one that's the proper Black Panther. That's T'Challa. But anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see what they do. But apparently, he's looking for the new Storm boy.
Who, in your mind, do you have as possible candidates for that role?
To play Storm.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it as a young person to match this dude's age.
The person that actually wanted to do it is Cynthia Erivo. but everyone hates her so much that no one wants her to do it.
Okay.
That one is like properly hated, and I don't think it's just for stupidness that they hate her for. But anyway, it is what it is.
I don't know too many black women actors. Yeah.
I'll tell you who could be Storm, the woman that played the love interest of the young boy in Sinners. She could be Storm.
Okay. Yeah.
How about the girl in is it
Let's have it.
Queen and Slim.
No, not. Oh, that's not a bad one.
Yeah, thinking about her as well.
What's her name?
The British one.
The British girl
Another one.
from Queen and Slim. But I was talking about the South African girl.
Oh, the one that's already playing the one everyone's already angry at. Well, the young girl.
I don't know.
She looks small.
She's small but very pretty.
Yeah, she can't be Storm.
Why not?
Because Storm's a big woman.
Oh, I see. Well, then my girl then from Queen and Slim. I like her.
Okay. Once you figure out her name, we'll let you know.
Jodie Turner-Smith.
Jodie Turner-Smith.
Or just Jodie Turner. No, I don't know. No,
She was before she married him. She was
Jodie Turner-Smith. Yeah.
Well, she got bred up and then divorced straight away. Innit?
That's it. Woman King.
Yeah,
What's
and then he's going out with what's her name now, innit? Your one.
Yeah.
Oh, seen.
I know.
Pacing from Dawson's Creek like a black woman, bruv.
You have a woman. You have a black woman in it.
So, yeah, but he picked quality meat though. Yeah. He didn't just get any riffraff. What's her name again? She was in this new film as well. Which don't tell me. I'm gonna watch it this week with my friend actually. Let's have it. I'm watching. We're going to cinema this week. Yeah, back to our old days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you watching?
The big film.
Odyssey.
I'll come along with you. Am I allowed?
Yeah. Yeah. By all means.
You can sit in between them.
I've been told by Stavros' wife to make sure I'm chaperoning. I'm sitting in between the two.
I love a sandwich.
All right. Okay, so let me play this thing here.
Lashana Lynch will play a good.
I was thinking about her, as well, but she's already in the MCU. Wasn't she already in Black Panther?
It doesn't matter. You going on like that makes a difference.
I feel like she was in Black Panther already. Maybe I'm wrong though.
She was in Doctor, whatever it's called, Doctor.
Yeah, she's Miss Marvel, innit?
She's Miss Marvel's bedroom.
Remember her from?
Well, she's Miss Marvel, yeah.
But that's in a slight thing. Yeah, who is she? She's in Black Panther, innit?
She is in
this
the
one.
Woman King.
What, the new Black Panther?
No, she's in the Woman King.
She's in the Woman King.
So she's not in any Marvel.
This is Thuso Mbedu.
She is going to be in Blood of Bones.
Love Jones.
Blood of Bones.
Oh, Blood of Bones. Okay.
Oh, that's the one they were upset about because they wanted an American.
No, they wanted a dark-skinned woman.
What, is she the lead?
Children of Blood and Bones.
She's the lead.
She's in Children of Blood and Bones.
Let me see.
No. Is it her?
Is she light?
What's her
She ain't
name?
like.
She's
just brown.
What's her name again?
This woman.
Yeah.
Thuso Mbedu.
Spell it.
THUSO.
No, it's not her that I'm talking about. Sorry.
Wasn't she in Coming to America too?
No, but I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Because that's a fine woman. Yes.
There are very many fine black women out there.
South African women are nice, boy. I can't lie. You know. Fine woman.
Yes, indeed. All right. This one is licking his lips. My son does the same thing with his lips. I gave birth to my brother, man. Very annoying. All right.
Oh, your woman gave birth.
Yeah, she's going to be. Yeah, the lead character. She is her.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, the people are vexed.
She's not that light. But
that girl is meant to be properly dark skinned.
Oh, seen.
And she is quite light.
Okay, maybe the pictures.
There's a couple of girls in there that are there, and they're like, "You're too light." I think I don't even think it's her. I think it's one of the other girls in there. That's the sister of her or something. It's meant to be dark skinned, and that one is just a mixed race girl. Almost like.
Okay, I get it. I get the issue, but when people change from one book source and then they change it to a film, or even vice versa, things can change. But then if you're stuck on the source material. Because if you just watch a film, it's fine. But if you're stuck on the source material, and as far as you're concerned, you picture the black person in your head, a dark black person, and then now all right, this person's going to be
this one. This is the girl that they're complaining about.
So because she's meant to be dark. Let me see again. I thought you were showing for this. Let me play this thing.
Get this. I'll start wrapping it up.
I have to change the.
All right, while he's waiting to try and play this thing, Mr. Wolf, how much percentage do you think that Arsenal?
The other day I was in a car with my brethren, was sitting outside a kebab shop waiting for our food to get made. And I turned to him and I said, yo, brother, let me go through your phone. He's like, what? You can go through my phone. I said, fam, let me see what you're writing to these girls on WhatsApp, bro. I want to see what you're saying to girls on WhatsApp and Snapchat, because guess what? I'm at a new place in my life now, yeah, where I don't like the veil, the curtain that man them try to have up between our friendships. I'm nosy. I want to know who you truly are with women. I don't want you to be able to control my perspective on you. I want to see who girls see you as. I need to know. So I'm at this new level now of spot checking my brethren's phones. I want to genuinely see what kind of relationships you have with women, because there's a lot of weird brothers out here who like to be two different guys. One guy to their friends, one guy.
Sorry. It's told me you've been on it for too long.
On what?
I've set a limit for Twitter, innit?
Oh my days.
And I've done past that limit.
Is it how much you used to use it?
Yeah, I told you, innit? I said, and it stopped me from using it, but for some reason today, clearly I've got it.
Are you now removing that limit?
No. Yeah, for so I can play it, yes. So sorry.
The other day I was in a car checking my brethren's phones. I want to genuinely see what kind of relationships you have with women, because there's a lot of weird brothers out here who like to be two different guys. One guy to their friends, one guy to the girls. Because let's talk about shadow boxers. There's certain men that are out here and they're boxing up gal, but they secretly do it. They're shy boxers, shadow boxers. They wait till no one's around, no one can hear nothing. They're in a secret place with a girl and they start smacking her up. How can I afford to roll with a brother like that? You know why bare man might not like what I'm saying? Man are saying to me, you're fruity. Why do you want to see what the relationship man will have with women? You know why? Because I've got a reputation. I'm popular, bro. I'm popular. So you see, when man are doing fuckery, when man are acting crosses to gal, if it ever comes out in the media or in the limelight, people are going to look at me and try to tie me to that behaviour. I don't want to be shocked or surprised. Not at all. I need to see what's going on.
Who is that?
I don't know. He could be popular.
He said he's in the media. He's popular.
This is the dude, brother.
Also, as well, what kind of freaky fuckeries certain man are on.
I don't know. Maybe he's past my age, but for someone
I can't.
My age,
bro. That's the end of our friendship.
I know him as a social media influencer. You know, somebody.
Yeah, but he might be popular. So
he's popular. Yes.
Okay, so you know him.
Yeah.
Either way, that's not important. The point, I want to just hear your guys' take on it. When I heard it, I was like, "This is interesting." I want to know what the man think.
I didn't find it interesting. I find it stupid. in my personal opinion, like, wow, what am I going through my brother's phone I want to see who you are? Are you crazy? Who are you talking to?
But you might not do it. But do you see his point of view? That's what I'm saying.
But you might be two different types of people. Everyone's two different type of people to everyone.
Yeah, but there's one thing to be like, oh, you play the hard man with all of us, and then when you're with your missus, then can I give you 2 lumps of sugar or 3? And you'd be like, that's right. But he's like, I don't want you to be one way to the man them, and then with women you're being
a bastard.
And it's like I don't want to associate myself with bastard, but you don't show that side to the man them.
But I think most men are ignoring it. I think they usually know if their man's a bit of a bastard, and they just ignore it because of friendship.
Well, as far as he's concerned, that's not the case.
Well, I don't know him, but I know that if your man them are your man them and they're comfortable enough to be your man them, they'll behave the way they behave to them in front of you. They're not gonna hide it. They'll just be who they are. If they're a man that cheats on their girl, they'll cheat in front of you that they're cheating on their girl. Hitting their girl, I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't know of a man that hits his woman, but then I'm assuming I know a man that hits his woman.
I know men that could potentially hit a woman though. Don't look think about that. So I don't. But going around just beating her, no, I don't. But if the girl punched him in his face, they might punch them back.
No, I'm talking about people that hit their significant other.
Yeah, I don't have that notion of any of my friends doing that. But I don't think that. I think that
statistically though,
if they did, I don't think they will hide it.
I'll disagree with you there.
Okay.
You think men are just going around saying that they hit their woman?
I said the people that I know, they might be quite free to say, yeah, what?
Simple.
I appreciate the premise that he's putting down, but I think this kind of ties back to what we were saying about the number of friends you have and all those kind of things. I think it becomes more of an issue to monitor that when you have too many new people coming around and too many new friends, because you can't get into that level of detail with a large number of people. So the threat that he's trying to alleviate does exist. We've seen it over the years where there are people that are in crews or what have you, especially that like musicians and what have you, and you find out that they're really wrong-uns, and a couple of them have gone to jail over it. But like what Wahala said, I think you would know as well.
I think the problem with men, and I suppose this is where he's actually maybe in the right, is that a lot of men not hold their friends accountable for their bad behaviour.
And that's what I think he's trying to do with this.
Yeah, I think a lot of men do not hold their friends accountable for their bad behaviour. So when they're doing bad behaviour stuff, people just, that's him, innit? He's just doing what he's doing. When you should really be saying to that person, that's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that.
Or at least even trying to explore how and why that person is like that. Because
but I also feel you should tell them what they're doing is wrong. Like there's people in our circle that I've told them what you're doing is wrong. But I can't stop you, but I'm going to tell you.
Also, so yes, you can tell them it's wrong, and then find out the source code and let's rewrite the thing.
I try with that as well, but sometimes I would just want to tell you.
Sorry if I'm talking on you.
No. Yeah, I think it's important. So I get the premise of where it's going. The method, I don't know if
you think he's just talking for clout. He's not actually doing it.
Of course he's not doing it.
I don't know. I can't speak to whether he's actually doing it or not, but I think the premise of asking your friend, let me go through your phone, is a bit wild.
He's bullying them.
It's almost like a parent kind of thing. And then he doesn't leave himself open to the question of the other way around. Like, why is it that you should be able to go through my phone? And he might say to you, oh, you can go through mine, but you've initiated this and you've done so from a point of elevation.
Would that spoil your friendship with somebody if the reason they're going through it is to say, I want to see if you're bad man to women? Because then that means that you must think I have the potential to be bad man to women.
Everyone has the potential.
Yeah, I don't have that problem with that. I'm just like, why are you asking me to go through it? You're just doing a nonsense. Shut up.
I would be bothered if you think you can just, cause for one, you could just ask me. Do you do this madness? Taking into account the last hour of speaking, I'm the type of person you could just ask a question to, and I would tell you.
Yeah, well, you can be offended by it. Yes, of course. No, everyone can be offended by anything that people ask.
Around just beating women.
But I just don't know. It's just
so anyway, the last time I was beating women,
but sometimes you don't know. Is the point? So, like, you're asking a question because you don't know.
Yeah, but you could ask the question. He's saying, why do you have to go through my phone? Why can't you just ask me? Staff or simple.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. The method is mad.
Have you ever hit your girl? And then if he says, well, no, or he sounds a bit flaky, like, are you sure, bruv? Let me see your phone. Even if they would have asked them after, let me see your phone. At least then you've already asked the man the question and given him the benefit of the doubt to give you an answer before you just decided, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, but
let me
that's
see
even
your
worse.
phone.
But also, that's one woman. Like, from what he said, he's talking about the man them and the general interaction with women outside. So it would be a bit difficult in that respect.
I just think that's a bit weird. Like, for me, I reckon I have a good gauge of how I believe the people that I'm close to speak to women.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's all positive either.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, but at least I know.
Yeah.
And there's times when I would reprimand them saying you can't say stuff like that, it's wrong. And there's other times when I'll be like, oh, whatever you're saying is fine. Like, it depends on what they're doing. But I'm not again going to say, bruv, can I come look through your phone? But I come from an era where people talk to women face to face. You will see that interaction right in front of you.
But also, your circle is your circle, if you know what I mean. Like, your circle isn't one that's growing massively. Like,
yeah, but he never said that his circle is growing massively either. You're making an assumption that it is.
I think
he said my boys.
Yeah, but the reason also is because I think, like, if it's WhatsApp and it's also the dating apps and all the rest of it, like, the people that the boys are speaking to is a large number of people.
Yeah, and you think that we don't have boys that are speaking to a large number of people? I know that we definitely do.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair. I don't know. The method is just weird. But the premise, I see it, but the method is a bit...
I think the difference between maybe us and others is that when people have held them in bad regard, they've come to tell us. it's like...
What do you mean?
Like, if somebody said something about them or believed them to be a certain thing, they've come and said, this person said this thing about me, or this person said that thing about me. It's not something they will hide.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mr. Wolf, you have no opinion on it?
No, I do. I kind of co-sign what you guys are saying. I don't really agree with the method behind it. You know, I mean, there's gonna be messages that the guy may not want him to see. And based on you wanting to find out if the guy is being physically abusive, you're going to go through all of those messages, and there could be some details in the conversations that is none of your business, and you're going to know all of that information because you're trying to play the investigator. You know, you're trying to play flipping Batman out here. Like, you know, my thing is that I think that he is quite a popular person. He comes across as quite intelligent, and with that intelligence, you are supposed to have a level of wisdom, and with that wisdom, you're supposed to have some kind of element of the people that you're spending your time with. And I was mentioned about spending time with people, like especially girls. Like, you're going out on dates, you're just taking your time to go out with people that you don't even know. Like, you met yesterday, and I'm gonna go out and spend 2, 3, 4 hours with this person and spend so much money and then complain that person thinks that I'm their dinner date. They're gonna put me as dinner on their flipping contacts list. Like, you gotta understand, or you gotta know who it is in your circle. Know who your true friends are. He's not a baby. He's not 19 years old where you know you're still growing, and you know your friend maybe 3 years old or 2 years old in terms of your friendship. Like, you're supposed to know your boys. I'm assuming that he's late 20s, early 30s. You're supposed to know who your boys are. You know what I mean?
They can still surprise you.
People can surprise you. There's no doubt about that. Like, you know, I was at work and someone got arrested for something mad, and it surprised everybody. Do you get what I'm saying? But someone who's in your circle, and maybe his level of friendship is not as strong as what we see friends to be. So they may be to us associates. And even then, I think that based on the conversations that you have with these people, if you feel that they can potentially do something like that, then have a conversation with them about it.
There's friends that we have that have done things that you probably think I would never have thought them have done that.
Me personally.
Yeah. There's people that
I don't know.
There's people.
I think people are capable of doing anything.
Okay, fair enough then. But I also feel like at times a lot of friends, they purposely blind themselves to their brethren at times because they don't want to deal with it.
I don't know. Well, that's fine, but I'm not that kind of person.
I didn't say you in general. I'm saying there are men.
People.
Men don't want to get into confrontation with other men because they know where it can lead to. And women always, let me not say always, but I find that there's women that always, I say always again. I find that there is women that I say that all the time, like they say it a lot, basically, yeah. No, but they say a lot, like you have mouth for women, but you don't have the same mouth for men. And I think the reason why that is the case is because there's a lot of men have the same way that a woman is scared of a man. Men are also scared of men. I think women don't see that in their brain. Like yes, men are violent. So men also see that men are violent. So they themselves try to tamper how they deal with another man because that could then become a violent situation. Regardless of whether or not you think you're going to win that fight or not, you have to then assess, is this person going to shoot me? Is he going to stab me? Is he going to do this? Is he going to do that?
But to the point, it's still cowardness. Because if it's like, if I'm stronger and bigger and faster than you, I can open my mouth and talk. But the minute it's a competition, then the person might be stronger, bigger, faster, or hit back or do something. Then I can't talk. Then that's a cowardice. So
maybe not cowardice. Sometimes it's just wisdom, bro.
No, like, it's cowardice.
I don't.
Let me finish.
Honestly.
If you don't talk to women and you don't talk to men, then it's fine. But if you have got mouth for a woman but not for a man, then it's cowardice. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because I can do it to you and I can take advantage of the fact that you can't do me nothing. And to somebody that I might do something to me, I keep my mouth closed. That's cowardice. Even if, and I'm not saying it's not pragmatic. I'm not saying it's not sensible. But it's cowardice if you feel I can talk to somebody, either a young person or a woman or somebody that you feel you have power over. That's cowardice now. That's the definition of cowardice.
Mm-hmm. I agree with Steph, but there's times when, again, you won't say nothing to both of them. But because they've seen that they just assume you would say it to a woman and you wouldn't say this to a man. But there are times when, yes, this man has plenty of mouth for a woman, and then a man will come and say something and it will be him. Or the man will come and say exactly the same thing that the woman had just said, and he'd be like, yeah, I understand, bruv. And he'd be like, well, you didn't understand when this woman was telling you this. There's 3 or 4 or 5 women were telling you this. This one man comes and suddenly you understand. So they look at it like, so you're not ready to have the confrontation with the man, but you are ready to have the conversation with the woman. But in the term that we're talking about now, I'm saying sometimes men don't want to get into conversations or into these types of situations with other men, even their friend group, because they don't know what could potentially lead out of this thing. It could turn into an argument. It could turn into a fight. It could turn violent.
That's fair. I mean, this term that is quite popular now, you know, that men don't hold other men accountable for their actions, neither do women.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put. I'm on Mr. Wool's side on that.
I can't talk for women are doing with other women, you know.
Sorry?
Behind closed doors, I don't know what women are saying to their friends.
I know.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Do any of us know?
Yeah.
I've been through plenty, and I've seen plenty, and I know women do not hold other women accountable for their foolishness.
So you haven't seen with all these women that you talk to, their brethren's doing a madness, and they're not telling their brethren
I would just like to put a disclaimer on this whole episode. So I don't just go around talking to hundreds of
Okay,
scores
but
of
in general,
maybe in their feet.
So once you say all these women, my brain kind of switched off. So finish the question again,
a
please.
woman sees that her brethren is doing a madness, yeah.
Yeah. What type of madness?
I don't know. Like she's sleeping with men that when she's married.
I do think women will.
I said people that you know, so you know that they're gonna go and say to them, "Oh, you shouldn't be sleeping with that man. You should go and tell your husband that you're doing this," and they try to hold them accountable.
Yeah, the women I know, the women that I frequently talk to, yes, I would believe they're the type of women that would do that.
Okay.
There's one that I don't think they would do it, but majority, yes.
That you're friends with. Okay, I'm just talking women that are in general. Because I've seen women, because we know women that are sleeping with their brethren's sisters. I mean, their sisters' mans. We know girls that are in the same friendship group right there, sleeping with a man that they know that this person has been sleeping with before. You've known this. You've seen it. It is known.
So, yeah, but
it is known.
Okay. But then,
and none of them are holding each other accountable because they all know about it.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so the situation we're talking about is a situation, yeah? It's a real situation.
The situation we're talking about.
I don't know which situation you're talking about because there's been many situations where I know the women are not holding each other accountable and go around each other's back to sleep with the same man.
The situation I'm thinking of is, I don't think it's the situation you're talking of. We'll talk offline. But the one I'm thinking of, a woman did some flagrant stuff and the friend was pulling her up on it. But at the end of the day, they can't stop them. But the friend put them up.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about this person knows these. They're doing all these things around each other rather than holding each other accountable. They're just allowing them nonsense to happen.
Then if you're saying that you're talking about actual real cases, then offline you can tell me the real cases, and I'll be like, no, somebody said blah blah blah. But and here's the thing, what are you gonna do? So if you're doing a nonsense, and I'm saying, Wahala, you should stop doing nonsense. And you don't stop doing nonsense, and then what?
You know you've tried to hold them accountable.
Yeah. So, but that's my point.
But a lot of the time, some women will be either on it, like, yeah, get that money, bruv, or yeah, do this, or yeah. Listen, we live in a I think we just in a different. Oh, you don't like that?
It's about her brain, bro.
Spend that shit.
It's very catchy.
It is very catchy. But I think I just think that we live in a different world, bruv, where a lot of women are doing some wild shit, and
I don't think it's a different world. I think
other women are. I'll be like, yes. Continue to do the nonsense.
I think
Mr. Wolf, you agree with me on that, yes?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if there are real situations, we'll take that offline.
Have you heard that song? I like the thick one. I want the thick one. Have you heard that song?
No,
I enjoy that song.
I've listened to the Reasonable Drought now.
Okay.
And it's a decent. And there's one song that I would have on repeat. I think that's the thing for me. How many songs will I repeat? And
I think second
from last song, I'll repeat it.
Which one is that? When it breaks right now.
Cocaine scent or something. So it's very similar to what you're talking about with the I still smell like cocaine. I still smell it on me. That's what you're saying in the chorus. I'm like, wow. They just took the same chorus and gave it to Fat Joe and Jadakiss. But it works.
Got a video now, apparently.
Okay. All right. I didn't know. All right. I'm looking forward to his actually. So he's dropping something soon. So this is Fat Joe we're talking about. Let's do our church notes and goodbyes. We'll mix it with our intros, strong outros. So first of all, we always have to big up our brother in our arts.
Spider sense tingling. Spider sense tingling.
DJ Web Slinger, the actor. Shout out to fifth member, my brother. And to my right.
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, Empress Menen Mama.
I hate foreigners. Gaza forever.
Gaza always say forever. Alliance of the foundation. Boom, bam.
Are you doing your outros now?
Yeah.
Also, what did I watch this week? 72 Hours. I only just watched that yesterday. Kevin Hart film. On Netflix.
Oh, so that's what you was doing, spending your time doing instead of coming with the polo, the man there.
That's that how you got it, yeah? It's not all that.
Has he got what's his name in it?
Who?
The other short comedian that used to hate Kevin Hart.
Yes.
Okay.
It's got Cat Williams.
That's the one.
Mike Epps. Yeah, a couple of faces.
His Netflix things are not hit well, apart from the one that he did with Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, it's forgettable.
Which one did he do with Wesley Snipes?
The one where he was this mad, like he was almost playing himself.
Yeah, that was called. I haven't got to see it. But that wasn't a film. That was a series, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't cover
Kevin Hart
films. To be fair,
it just popped up in front of me. So
yeah. Well, I opened Netflix today. I started watching the Irishman.
Okay,
I saw one of them snippets on YouTube. I said,
True story. That's
you know. Okay. Is that a bit more gritty?
Yeah.
Maybe I did see that one. He was I think he played a gangster or something. Yeah. Anyway, the
Snipes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
His brother, wasn't he?
I can't remember, but I don't remember Kevin Hart being in the film. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Anyways, yeah, I saw a snippet of Irishman, but you know they chop it and they give you like a little scene of the film. But I said I want to see the rest of the scene, and then I got caught up in the film, and I said I don't remember the film being this enjoyable. So I went back to this is like half an hour into the film, so I went back to the beginning. I was started watching it, and I didn't finish it yet. It's 3 hours, isn't it?
Yeah. That's one of the films I haven't watched.
I was enjoying it, man. I was like, okay, I don't remember it being this good because I remember going to the cinema and watching it.
Yeah, you lot bigged it up
in the
at the time.
I remember watching it. Did I big it up?
Yeah,
I remember
both of you. You and Wahala bigged it up. But I never got round to watching it.
Well, it's there on Netflix.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, so that was that. Watched that, and that was about it. I haven't really had the time or capacity to really watch anything else, to be honest.
You don't have the capacity.
I haven't seen the Odyssey.
You haven't seen it yet?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
You can come as well, then. Come with me this week.
I'm trying to level up my visit because obviously Spider-Man's coming out as well. And
on Wednesday.
I'm the type of guy that will probably watch both of them on the same day. So I'll sit 3 hours through one thing, go toilet, and then go into the other one. So I might do that. The problem is it's half term now, so all of these children are outside.
Bare noise.
That's the point.
Whereas
Summer holidays.
before I used to be
Quiet
able
cinema in the afternoon.
Yeah, you could just do that one, or just like a local morning session.
Yeah, and I'm off work as well for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, so it's that. So that's So I'm trying to level that up, but that's about it.
All right, thank you.
Big Wahala Insta, Big Wahala on Twitter. I've been currently watching a program called Widow's Bay that I'm almost finished.
Heard of that. It's part horror.
Yeah, but because people talked about it, but I didn't really watch it. But then I noticed who directed it.
And it is?
It's Hero.
Oh, okay, all right.
So I was like, all right, anything Hero, I'm gonna watch because Hero he's the one that did Atlanta. Yeah. He did a couple of Charlie's Gambino's things, and he's the executive producer of The Bear as well, isn't he? The Bear, yeah. So I'll be watching that. He's quite good actually. His
name is the thing.
His name's Hero.
Hiro.
So again, it helps that way. But yeah, so I was just watching that. So I've been going through that.
But he's a Japanese. He's not a Hiro.
Yeah. Also, I watching season 3 of WWE Unreal. That's on Netflix. So if you get a chance, watch that. Again, that's the behind the scenes stuff that they do, where they show you how they build up to WrestleManias or whatever, or the different storylines and how they get to the storylines and this, that, and the other. So it's always very interesting for me to watch. They pick a couple of wrestlers to discuss. One of them was actually got beat. My heart was tingling. I was like, because I'm seeing the way they're going through the this, that, and how they got to where they get to and all this type of stuff. I'm getting old, man. Things are making me sentimental. I was like, this is sad. I almost want to cry.
Yeah, come to my side. Come to my side.
But yeah, so you get a chance to watch that on Netflix. If you haven't seen the first 2 seasons, watch the first 2 seasons and then pick up on season 3 if you want to. And Silo's back as well, but no.
Silo,
yeah,
that's when you look in it.
I'm on episode 3 of that.
I'm watching it. It's confusing me a little bit.
Yeah, because it's jumped out of nowhere. The gap's massive.
Yeah, and they're doing above and below, so it's a bit.
Yeah,
I get the impression if you had to choose one TV service, you would choose Apple TV? Because it seems like Apple TV stuff is the stuff that you
Apple
appreciate.
TV's got the best shows apart from HBO, I reckon.
Yeah, but there wasn't enough frequency. That's the thing.
I think they do quite a bit now.
Yeah, but of the stuff that they do, the good ones, the frequency is not that high.
I'm just saying the ones because you rate certain films, but the TV programs you rate, very often it's
Apple?
TV.
Yeah.
Apple TV.
Yeah, the Apple TV
No,
programs.
I think
are
Apple TV programs. I think the amount that I see them come out, I think their ratio of good is high.
You think so?
Yeah, Slow Horses, Severance, Shallow. What's it called?
What's the other one you like?
Cape
Foundation.
Fair is amazing.
Foundation. It's another one.
Cape Fair is amazing.
Cape Fair as well. Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
that is wicked. Again, that's executive produced by Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg. Where they said, "Yeah, we're gonna put our name behind this one," and it's good. At first, I was watching it, I thought it was alright. But then when I carried on watching it, I need to watch the film because I don't think I've watched it. You know, I feel like I watched it and I haven't watched it.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, but it's good. This show, and then you've got this Widow's Bay. As I said, that's Apple. Apple's got good TV shows, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like an Apple TV show. It seems.
What service would you pick if you had to pick one then?
Yeah. Of what to watch?
Yeah, HBO, Netflix, Apple TV, Prime.
I feel like it's probably HBO, but Apple might be the one at the moment.
Okay.
Hijack, that's another good Apple one. Look,
Disney. Sorry, Disney.
Ted
Plus.
Lasso, that's Apple.
Yeah.
Disney's got a lot as well, actually.
Yeah, Disney has, but I'm not going onto my Disney Plus as much as I go to my Apple.
Who's got the doctor one? What's it called? The new ear.
The Pit. HBO.
Yeah. So that's Disney. Sorry, HBO. Sorry. I thought you said it.
Is it seen as the new ear? Like a
they're the same people, including the main actor. So not just in front of the camera, behind the camera, they're the same people, but not the creator. So he's trying.
Dark Matter.
He was trying to sue them.
Yeah, Dark Matter is another one off of Apple.
Is my man in it? The main guy, what's his name?
Just Carter, isn't it? That's it. I haven't watched season 2, but I'm assuming if Carter's the young doctor.
How about the man that's in?
No, just Carter.
These are what my wife does. As you keep asking me questions, like I don't know the answer. I've just told you the answer. There's only one person from that program that is in this thing. So you're asking it anywhere else. They're not going to be in it because I've just told you. Only this one person is in it.
I'm just trying to remember the guy's
Yo, Papa
name.
Uncle, bro.
Just Carter.
What of?
I'm trying to remember the guy's name.
What of?
Not the black one.
No, the guy that's in
George Clooney.
That's it, George Clooney.
Pluribus is
he's the most famous of them all, isn't he?
Yes, no,
what?
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Pluribus. I don't know if you watched that one. Pluribus or whatever.
Pluribus, yeah, that was good as well.
Okay,
it's another Apple one.
You're right. Apple don't miss.
The football one, do you like that?
Ted Lasso. Yeah. Yes, Ted Lasso's gangster.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 seasons. I haven't watched
this Mr. Scorsese thing. I need to watch this. Oh, okay.
Okay,
the studio's quite good as well.
Yeah, I keep hearing about that actually. Because the people that you know, these people that are in the movie industry love talking about themselves. It's all masturbation.
I want the
my
big one.
Left.
Wait for the wolf who should be coming directly.
You sending the wolf?
Your friends and neighbors?
You feel better, motherfucker?
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
I'm with the wolf.
You can catch me on Instagram and aka Mr. Wolf, on Twitter on aka _ Mr. Wolf. What's going on? I finished watching The Boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Disappointed like the rest of the world?
I'm alright with it. I'm okay with the ending. You know,
Gustavo Fring.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you finished watching it?
No, I've got about 4 seasons to watch. How many seasons was it in total?
I think 5. And then you still have to watch what's it called
Gen V
as well.
Yeah, it'll be nice to talk about it.
I think I watched 2 seasons of
The Boys.
So I've got another 3 to watch.
Is it too violent for you?
No, because the violence is a bit more. But to be honest, there are just normal programs now where it's like I don't want to see the violence, so I'm getting worse as I get older.
Anyway, I found it good. I was okay with the ending. Can't talk too much about it because it will spoil it for people, you know.
Oh,
but
what a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame actually. Hurry up and watch the thing, man. So
hurry up and bite.
Because I've got so much time.
Hurry up and bite.
20D Energizer.
We have now.
Hurry up and bite.
Why? Because you ain't spending time at work, so.
This is when I'm like, so what?
Yeah,
that doesn't mean anything.
It does really.
I showed my dad the the first episode of The Boys.
Where my man is holding his woman.
Yeah. And
There's a bit of a moment.
I said I didn't prepare him for it. I just said to him, the program is good and it's good in a way that you don't expect. And obviously what happens in the first episode. And my dad's reaction was this. Bomboclat!
Yeah. And there's a few of those moments throughout.
A
all the
Nigerian
seasons.
saying bomboclat.
Yeah,
That's their first reaction.
justifiable because there's a lot of
Not shock factor. Isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of shock factor and just you thinking that is effed up, weird and just strange. So
Seth Rogen, isn't it? That's what you get.
I don't even know who the writer is. And
Was it Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen's in
Seth
there.
Rogen's involved in it.
I don't know.
So I mean, it's really good, man. The
That and Invincible.
Yeah. For real. Yeah, it makes sense.
Seth Rogen's involved in the middle.
Makes sense.
And also the studio, isn't it? Oh, okay, so I imagine his fingers in different pies.
So I'm also in season 2 of what's this program called? Daredevil Reborn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I need to quickly finish and get through that before Spider-Man, which I'm watching on the 1st of August.
I remember you saying, which I was disappointed in.
Eh?
I was disappointed in you that you watched it on the 1st of August.
Yeah.
Because our daughter said she wanted to watch it.
On the day, yeah.
But
Tuesday
anyway.
she's off in it, so she was like, "Oh, no problem." Do you know what I mean? But yeah. 1st of August.
Is she invited to the polo? I asked a young man, why is she not here?
And what did he say?
Like, at first he's like, she can't come. I said, no. He said, I think she has given the opportunity. She didn't want to come. Yeah. But then I was like, so, okay, should she come at that age? I asked how she was. I was like, oh, so I've been meaning to ask you.
I asked her if she wanted to come, knowing what her answer would be. But the opportunity is there for her.
Well, she's an ASBO.
What do you mean?
Anti-social.
That age, yeah. I'd say a little bit.
Oh, she's a proper moody teenager. I don't want to be.
She ain't got no friends there.
Yeah.
But that's brother's there.
Brother, she knows.
That's not friends, man.
She knows a couple other people there, but maybe it's the difference in age. The big age gap, and
I'm interested.
That's the thing. I want to go hang out with
as a teenager. Would you want to go out to like a function like that?
Yeah, well,
because it's a function. It's not.
This is their version of a house party, I suppose.
Yeah, the thing is that it's one where I remember my brethren coming 3 years ago, one of my friends, and he says, "Where's your son?" I said, "He's not here." He said, "Winston Wolf, bring your son. Let him see this. Let him see what we can do and what you can do and what you're capable of." And I was like, you know what? I never really put the beacon out for him. And then I said, "Do you want to come?" He said, "Yeah."
You know, do your children respect your gangster?
That's a good question, but I believe they do. But it will be interesting to hear what the answer is. But and you know, when you're talking about gangster, what are we talking about?
I'm talking about who you are, innit? And who you been in it.
You knew what he meant, man.
I just think sometimes your children just look at you like you're my dad, innit? You are you, bruv. Like, I can remember I'm not any chop. One of my brethren, and I'm actually gonna go to the original version of gangster. Like one of my brethren was saying that his daughter used to take the piss out of him, basically. And he's like, "Do you know who I am, bruv? Do you know what I've done to man? Like, he almost says, do you know how many man I've had to box? You know who?" And you're talking to him, and he was like, she's like, she don't know. She goes, "I don't know." She thinks I'm an idiot. Like she's trying to bring boys to chat to him, or they've got a bad relationship, at the now. But she's trying to bring black boys, thinking that the dad won't bang up. You do not know who I am. He's like, "You are the reason that I'm not in prison. You, because if you know who I was before, you would never in your life think that you could talk to me or have people come to talk to me the way that you are, because she didn't know his gangster." And I think sometimes children just look at their parents and say, "Who are you, bruv? Who are you? You don't know your gangster."
I know some kids that know their dad's gangster and take advantage of that.
Yeah, they shouldn't do.
Especially being in school, that they do foolishness knowing that, oh, my dad will come in and F up your dad or whatever the case may be, you know. So, but
I'm talking about in the other way.
Yeah, I mean, to answer the question, I believe so.
You think so? They know that Mr. Wolf is that guy.
I think so.
Okay. I believe so.
From what I see with the relationship he has with his kids.
Yeah, I believe so. So hopefully,
and now your dad knows as well.
Yeah, I ain't even spoke to them since.
Well done.
Just made sure that they got back safely, and I'll see them tomorrow.
Right, you're gonna say, well done.
But I want my daughter to come next year. I'm not sure if she will, but you know, she's 16, so and she's not out there. There's some 16-year-olds that are out there doing a madness. She's not that.
If your daughter or son met somebody else's daughter or son there, would you think that was a good place to meet at that age, 16, 17? Like she's I met another 16-year-old boy that was here. You know, he's in the platinum place with us. He came with his parents.
Maybe, although they shouldn't be there because it's really over age thing. The only reason why you would be allowed to be there is because you're the family, yeah, or the part of the ownership, you know. But if my son's 22, and he met, someone there, I'll be like, well,
have you caught your son watching him? What's him watching bottom? Have you caught him? Because you know it's happening.
From when he was young.
Okay.
Like, I mean, underage young. Yeah.
All right.
Yo,
face your front.
That was. I kind of had a little giggle about it. Whether that's right or wrong, whatever, the PC brigade are coming out. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
No, just looking at women, there's no PC brigade.
I say yes.
Looking at Nyash, bro.
Yeah, a man watching his son watching women. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
did you put your hands on your hips?
Come again?
Did you put your hands on your hips?
Nah, yeah. But yeah, man, it was good. It was good. Hopefully she'll come in the coming years, or maybe next year.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Wolf.
Yes, sir.
That's you done.
I'm done.
No sleep, boy.
All right. I am Stavros Boss. You can catch me at Stavros Boss on most the socials. Let me play this thing. So my Stavros says is this dude I'm talking about is called Hilarious1 on Instagram. I'll put the link on the show notes. And the video is always when your African dad sees this or when your African dad sees that or when you're blah, 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 blah. Obviously it's a popular trope, but he's a very funny one. And this is the video I was just talking about with the man earlier on.
Look at that boy go. Look at him go. Look.
I don't think I've seen it.
Go. Look at that boy. You know he's Nigerian. How old is this boy? How old is that boy? He looks kind of young. How old is he?
He's like, I think like 22 or something around that age.
Wow. Just wow. 22. You know, I was still paying your school fees at that age. You are super senior or something like that. And this guy is just playing on this pitch.
No, I wasn't a super senior at 22. I wasn't a super.
The whole country is depending on him. I can't even depend on you to take out this trash. Wow. I can't. Look at him under pressure. Millions of people trust him. I can't trust you to remember to even just wash these dishes for me. You must get your athlete gene from your mom. It's not from me.
I wanted to play soccer. You didn't teach me how to play soccer.
That's your issue. Everyone has to teach you everything. You don't have ambition. You don't have drive. You can never make it. You can never. You can't. At his age, he's representing his country. You're just representing disappointment in this house. You just make excuses for your life. Just a living excuse.
I mean, why weren't you out there playing soccer? Why aren't you a retired soccer player?
I used to play this game. I used to play this game. I was the best of my class. I was number one. I hurt my leg that one time. It was over for me. And then I have a family. I have responsibilities to deal with. What responsibilities do you have? You have trouble getting up from your bed. That's your biggest responsibility. Look how his coach just believes in him. I'm still waiting to believe in your decisions. He's collecting trophies and medals and stuff. But I want to collect sneakers. I want to be a sneaker guy. I want fashion. Fashion is my life. You have no discipline. Just discipline to see.
I never wanted to play. I wanted to play the game.
God, you just keep your mouth shut. I will throw you through this TV. That's the closest thing you'll be to any success. You can be anything, but I just want to be the best couch sitter in the world. I can do that with the best of them. I was playing this game. They used to rival me with Pele, Maradona, and them. I was playing this game. You can ask any of them about me. They say, oh, that guy, he's a guy. He was the guy. This guy's running around for 90 minutes. When you walk upstairs, you need a break.
All right.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so that is my several says. He's got a lot of entertaining ones as far as I'm concerned. Thank you very much for tuning in to 574 of the episode of the Eloquently Saying Nothing podcast. Appreciate it. I'm sorry it was a big chunk was about me. It was not my intention.
Yeah, we missed out on some politics like the Japinda cockroach party.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know about that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
In India.
The Indian students that come and rallied and what have you, they made the education secretary resign, which is a big thing because that government said that nobody in that government will ever resign, and they made him resign because of examination papers.
They have an exam in India that is so important that from young they train you up, and people will take second jobs to do extra tutoring and all this stuff. This test is so important. It's like it's the fork in your life. If you do well, you're gonna succeed. If you flop, you flop.
It's a medical examination thing as well. But the paper for it leaked, and because the paper for it leaked, then now all of them have to take it again, and 13 of them unfortunately committed suicide because of the pressure. So it was the big thing. Everybody, all of the young people in India were out there protesting.
This cockroach party is talking about it because one of them besmirched the people that are revolting over something or another. I can't remember what it was. He called them cockroaches. So then somebody said, "Oh, fine, we're cockroaches. It's the cockroach party," and then he made a political party. And it's been for a little while now, and then it's rising to the point now where I think it's the second protest they've had, and then I guess the repercussions is that they actually got rid of this.
They got rid of the education minister. Yeah, but it's gone.
Okay.
I didn't realize that would be something you'd want to.
I just thought it was interesting. Like, it's again that same thing of the young people having that impact and the movement, because it's not just. It's obviously all of the last big movements that have happened from young people all over.
There was a period like a year ago where it was all popping off.
Yeah.
And then it seemed
to
quiet
down. Yeah. Yes, and so this is like coming on the tail end of that.
Yeah, these poor countries, man. Sometimes you look at your children that don't want to go to school. These people are fighting to go to school, fighting to pay school fees.
You want to be on the cockroach on the sofa.
It's mad how you, just like I said earlier on, you always want what's on the other side. If education is hard for you, the people are begging to go to school.
Yeah,
and closing down schools because of terrorism, because of fees, because of this. You can't get to school, and they're begging to go to school. And here, where it's just like, go. It's like, nah, man, I'd rather stay at home.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's mad. All right. So anyway, hashtag ESN Pod, start joining the conversation. Remember, I would like you to answer the question. I can't remember what the question is anymore, but hopefully you're listening. ESNpodcast@gmail.com to send in the response to their questions.
Question was, are you blocking somebody's blessings if you're sitting there chatting to a person for hours on end? And yeah.
All right. Yes, thank you very much.
And I like the thick one. The thick one.
Okay.
Tell them.
I should have been playing this already. This down a bit. So yeah, so that's the socials, that's the several says, that's the intros and the outros. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in.
And remember, if you ain't saying nothing, say it well. 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 Say it well.
Slag for life.
Welcome to the ESN podcast.
So you don't like it?
Say nothing protest. We come to you like live every week. It is myself, Mr. Wolf. I am Stavros Boss, and you are Big Wahala, and Simple Simon's in the building. I am here, we are here. No black scotch today.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents and other small insects. Welcome to the ESN podcast.